Yeah, now we're starting.
I just say it to make sure it's working.
Sorry.
I got a booty.
Welcome.
I got a booty.
Okay, welcome to that big D&D energy, where we've got booty rocking everywhere. And I will introduce you to the characters now. Scott Shoemaker. We're going to start with you because we're going to give you a second chance here.
Thank you.
What do you got?
This is a second
Scott
chance
Shoemaker.
that Nezran, my character, has yet to find for himself. Greetings, everyone. I'm Scott Shoemaker, Nezran.
Next to the order, we've got Wesley Van Hoosen.
Hello. What do I say here?
And you are?
Oh, I play arrows.
We will never get
we
this.
won't.
We will never get this.
I never remember because I don't remember if we promote here or
No, we
if
promote at the end, you hack. Come on now.
Say your character.
Shut up, Dustin.
I'm the most professional person on this group.
Right.
I play arrows.
Next in the order, we've got Dustin Sutcliffe.
Hi, everybody. It's your favorite, most beloved cowboy Candyman. And like usual, I'm ready to shoot it up, partner.
In that little, he put on a cowboy hat and that little lull of
visual gags
silence
are great
that you got
for
there.
podcasts.
Visual gags are great on a podcast.
Yeah. Next in the order, we've got Allison Mann.
Hello, it's Flint Frostbeard.
I hate all of this.
Yeah, I also hate all of this.
Hate it.
We'll get it in post. And we also have a special guest here that we shall keep secret until the moment that they are revealed in the special part of the story. Shh. Special guest, be quiet. Hold on. Hold on. You're going to make
Is
it.
it the
Okay.
Noid?
All right. Okay. So let's do.
Podcast sucks, dude.
Let's do a little bit of a recap. And I wrote shit down here so I can read it aloud. So last episode, you guys were put before Queen Angela Oakley, who thanked you all as the heroes that brought water back to Tejas. After saying heartfelt goodbyes to Candyman's family, you headed back to Ardania to submit to the piece of materia you recovered from Umberly, the water goddess. You got some cool new gear from the Shrine of Jagal, had quite some time to be alone with your thoughts, which is dangerous, and even went on a shopping spree at Discount Sundries and Wares.
Or a discount fucking disruptive
and some of you left with
disappointment
more than you went
shoes.
After your shopping break, the servant Grem found you and passed along that King Jacob Mormont III was summoning you to the palace. After arriving in the throne room, you entered to see How, the king, but also the dwarf you rescued so long ago, Gundren Rockseeker. How smiles as you all walk in and says, "We have found the next materia. You're all off to YiGong." And that's where you find yourselves now, in the throne room.
Hey, Nezran, how's your neck, dumbass?
It's kind of... I don't know. I feel like I stabbed myself or something. I don't know what was happening there.
It's a mystery for sure. If you
It's a
need
deep
some
joke.
healing, let
I
me
cough up a
know.
little bit of blood.
How looks at the king and says, "Is it all right if we tell them now?" And the king says, "Absolutely. Go ahead and debrief them, as it were." And How turns back to you all and says, "You will all be off to the wealthy country of YiGong. They make their money by supplying..."
YiGong.
Yes, by supplying the Elven War to the west. And that is basically their main source of income. And it's not really safe to travel by airship, so we have acquired passage for you all by boat.
Now you're talking.
Fuck.
Now you're talking,
Right.
buddy. We like some
Another
boats.
experience with boats.
Time to sing some sea shanties.
Yes, unfortunately, an airship would not last long enough overseas, so we had to get this boat ready to go for you. We have acquired a captain that apparently Malik Baldwin knows personally. So
Oh, fuck!
I'm sure they are a trustworthy bunch. And then, actually, while she's talking, Gundren kind of walks forward to each of you and says, How, if I might, I just wanted to thank all of you for everything you've done up to this point, and also for saving my life. back in Phandalin. I cannot thank you enough. That gray matter, whatever stuff would have taken me over, no problem. I felt like I was lost. I have decided
and now you're
to.
found.
Yeah, no, definitely. I feel as though after I was taken over by that gray matter, I have, I don't know, some sort of special.
to do?
No. Some special connection to the materia, and I have decided to help How in this regard and try to help hunt down the materia. Which actually, I was the one who helped find this next piece of materia that you guys are going to go see in YiGong. I can't really pinpoint its exact location, but I feel a strong presence coming from there.
Excuse me, DM.
We have a timeout?
No,
Yes.
Can I get a spelling on a gong, please?
YiGong? So
YiGong.
it's YiGong. It's pretty much
YiGong. Thank you.
Yeah.
I'm just taking notes.
No, it's fine. And Hao says, when Gundren awoke, he was able to feel a pull from each of the materia that is strewn throughout the world, so to speak. And he feels this strong presence coming from YiGong. We do not know where, however, so it is up to you, once you arrive, to hunt it down and procure it. Does that make sense?
Does anyone here have any connection to YiGong? I mean, are we just going into this apparently war-torn land blind?
It's not so much war-torn as it is just a place of industry, so to speak. We have sent word ahead of time that you will be meeting with the King of Yugong, and there has been a meeting that is set up. So it's not like you're walking in blind like last time, fortunately.
How big's this king?
I have never met the king in real life, unfortunately, but it is said that he has seen many a battle. His name is Drakar Zolan. Wait, Zoluan.
Sounds like a bit.
Drakar Zoluan.
God bless
Sounds like a
you.
bitch boy to me. Let's go. Let's do this. I want to get on that boat.
All right. Well, indeed. Do you have anything else to say before they leave, Gundren? He turns to all of you and says, I will do everything in my power to find these pieces of materia for you to make up for, saving my life. I greatly appreciate it. I'll lead them to the boat. How, if you want me to? Well, we were going to have Grem do that, but if you would like to go walk outside now, I know you've been in therapy for quite a while. It's quite all right. I'll be fine. And Gundren leads you all out of the castle and kind of down the hill and to the docking area of Ardania. You arrive at the docks following Gundren and see a large vessel unlike any boat you guys have ever seen, covered from front to back in circular shields with a dragon's head carved in wood mounted at the front. Sailors are moving every which way, loading cargo and preparing for the journey, but you see Malik Baldwin speaking to a gentleman with a peg leg and a tri-cornered hat. It appears that this person is the captain. And as you walk up, Malik notices all of you in a group and says, "Oh, Gundren, it's good to see you out and about. How are all of you doing? It's been a while."
We're fine, Malik.
So I wanted to introduce you all to the captain of this vessel. This is my old acquaintance, Gunnar Teach, and this peg-legged older man with salty white hair and beard comes over and he says, "Oh, this is going to be the group then that's going to be up on my vessel, is it? They look like they don't even have their sea legs yet. Malik."
What the fuck
I
do
don't
you
need
mean we
sea
don't have our
legs. I'm
sea
an
legs? You better
Asimov,
have some
so-
tuna on board.
I can bend my legs
They look a
behind
bit-
my head for your information, Captain.
I'm just joshing with you. And I'm not this man's acquaintance. He's a good friend of mine. He's not letting on more than he knows. And he gives Malik kind of a noogie. And Malik kind of pushes him off and he says, "No, we have worked together in the past. Not so much friends." Oh, he's bullshitting you now. And he raises his hand to shake yours. Who's in the front, actually?
Probably.
He goes to shake your hand.
I shake his hand. I go, "Greetings,
Okay.
Gunnar Teach. We're honored to make your acquaintance.
Pleasure's all mine. I know I said you don't look like you got any sea legs on you, but if you do end up getting seasick, try not to get any vomit on the vessel. All right?
I'm an Asimar. We don't do that.
Okay, because I feel like you'd be the first one to get the vomit on the vessel. You got this look about you. So we'll all get you situated on the boat, and we'll get your accommodations in order. I've actually hired my first mate to bring you
I lean over to
your
Eros.
accommodations.
Gunner's an asshole.
Yeah, what was that, lad?
Nothing.
Don't compromise this for me. I don't know.
So he claps his hands and yells, Klondike! And that is going to be the introduction phase for our brand new guest here on That Big D&D Energy. Miles, why don't you go ahead and introduce yourself and your character as you walk down this ramp off of the ship toward the party.
You see a swarthy-looking fellow walking down, walking down the gangplank.
The street singing doo-wah, diddy diddy
doo-wah,
dum diddy
diddy-doo.
doo.
He's got dreadlocks. He looks like he's seen some stuff. He's a human.
Yeah.
His name is Klondike.
Yeah.
And he looks super buff. And like he can beat anybody up.
Ooh, what would I do for a Klondike bar?
There's not much people wouldn't do for this Klondike.
Oh, my loins are on fire. Eros's loins are on fire.
Alright, so Eros is just fucking goo-goo gagaing over the man that is walking down the ship ramp.
Over him.
And Klondike, as you walk down the ramp, your captain Gunner says, "Now, lad, why don't you be a good man and help these fine people onto our vessel?"
All right. Well, you see that ramp? You just walk up it.
Fuck yeah.
Good lad. And you walk up the ramp to the ship. And you guys all find yourselves on this very wide open space. You see cargo that has been tied up, ready for the voyage ahead, with plenty of food, water, all that good stuff. You see multiple cannons lining the sides of the boat, as well as piles of cannonballs kind of made up in a pyramid, and all
Are
that
there
stuff.
lifeboats,
So,
or
yeah,
is this a
it's,
Titanic situation?
You don't see any lifeboats readily available.
Great.
But you could probably assume that a boat this large would have some.
I
sort
hope
of
they're concealed
lifeboat.
like on
Don't
a Disney
worry.
cruise.
Sure. 100%.
Don't worry. If anyone has any problems and we have to get a lifeboat, I know how to sail a boat.
Technically, that is fairly accurate. Yes. And you say that, and Gunner Teach comes up. He says, "Oh, you know how to sail a boat, then,
Oh,
do you?"
fuck. Suck
He was just
my
joking.
cock.
He doesn't know what he says.
I see.
What day is it? Tuesday?
See,
You're
you know,
You're a crazy old man like me, are you?
I'd say crazier.
Who are you calling crazy?
Well, you, of course. That's what I'm talking about. You crazy, I'm crazy. We're both
Do you
crazy.
like tuna, Captain?
And he
Captain,
maniacally
may I?
laughs.
Do you like
Tuna.
tuna fish?
Tuna fish? He kicks a box next to him, and just like fish come piling out of it.
Holy
And-
Argental.
Do I like tuna? It's my favorite damn fish.
Well, there, you have
That's what
something
I
in common.
said.
I'm going to my
think-
cabin. Bye.
I think I get a little bit sick from the fish smell, and I go and vomit over the side of the
Can
Nezran, go ahead and
Can
give
Nezran
me
roll for
give me another
seasickness?
perception
Like-
check.
perception.
I want to roll for seasickness. Like,
I'm not on the boat yet.
Where are you?
Where
we're
are
on the
you?
boat.
That one's a
You're
sex.
all on the boat, bro.
Candyman and I are,
Go ahead.
we're staring each other down at the moment. Sizing
They
each other up.
haven't moved. They haven't moved.
in
at
in
all.
like a hot way, or like a broy way, or like an enemy way.
In like
There's
a,
lots of ways this could
Yes.
go.
My right hand's on one of my pistols, and I look him dead in the eye, and I go, "Klondike, is that fucking you?"
Candyman. Nice
while,
to see your
buddy.
stupid face again.
Nice to see your moronic face again,
Oh.
bitch boy.
Can you fucking hold on? This is gold.
Wait, Aaron,
how the fuck do you two know each
Aaron,
other?
you didn't plan this?
Nope.
Oh,
How the fuck do you two know each other? Please make that canon. Abso-fucking-lutely.
You could say that the two of us are, Eskimo brothers.
Oh,
God.
no!
Well, you could say that. You could say, I took the girl you were in love with and walked away with her.
Oh.
You don't say! I also fucked
my.
Trish!
You just
You
hear
never
Nezra in the back
fucked
room
Trish.
throw up even more. Like, ugh.
So,
Okay, I'd really like to roll for seasickness now.
Yeah, give me a Constitution roll.
Save or just a straight?
Save. Yeah, give me a save. Give me a Constitution save.
Yeah, so Arrows goes to the side of the boat. Like, that was a...
Oh, lad, we haven't even left the boat. We haven't even
That
left
was
the
an-
dock yet. You
that
got to
was an
calm
8,
down.
so it wasn't good. I just lost my cookies
Oh,
already.
boy. Well, at least you didn't vomit on the boat, did you?
No, I think I
Did you?
got it
Did
on
you?
the rocks. I'm a
thank
wizard.
God.
I can
All right.
kind of
Well-
prestidigitate my vomit out a little bit.
We'll leave that to Ardania to clean up. All right, and he rings this massive bell up at the front of the ship, and he says, "It's time to shove off, you salty dogs!" And you notice a bunch of different sails being taken down, and some of them are going up, and you see ropes go flying every which way. Klondike grabs onto a rope that is just like next to him, and it like lifts him into the air for like you have no idea where it's coming from, where that momentum is coming from. And Candyman, you watch him go up with a scowl on your face, and yeah, you guys take off out of port. And I'm actually going to give this next privilege, since this is going to be a fairly long voyage. Before you guys kind of set sail into the wide open sea, do you want to do anything?
I want to go punch Klondike right in the mouth.
But do you do that? I know your character is driven; it wants to punch him. But do you do that though?
I breathe heavily.
You got the girl. Why?
And I keep just staring at him. But for some reason, I just want to hit him. And then I turn around and I hit the side of the wall and I go...
Out of nowhere, one of the sailors is next to you, like tying a knot, and he just like looks up, is really fucking confused, and then
I take my gun, I point at him, and I say, "You want a piece of this?"
No, I don't. I don't want a piece of that.
Candy,
sir. No,
stop
thank
threatening
you.
the shipmates.
I don't know what that is. Is that a magic wand or something? And the gunner,
Oh, don't fucking do it.
Captain.
Yeah,
Captain
he's
Gunner.
a fucking fairy.
So you're pointing a gun at one of the sailors right now, and Captain Gunner from behind you says, "Excuse me, kind sir." And you turn around, and there is a full fucking cannon, just faced at you right now, and he's got his peg leg up on it, like Captain Morgan style.
Oh, shit.
And he's got a fucking, he's got a cigar in one hand, and he says, "Now, if I were an angry man, I would probably shoot you here with this cannon now, wouldn't I, Candy? But, I'll tell you what, I am not an angry man. If anything, I'm batshit insane. So, here's what I'll propose. You don't shoot my crew, and I don't shoot you off of my boat. How's that sound?"
Where
I like the way you roll.
That's what
am I right
thought.
now?
You're just
You
off in the nether. You're just flying around.
You're in the rope first right now. I will say that if you want to land wherever you want on the boat,
I want to
you totally
land
can.
right behind Candyman, and I'll put a hand on his shoulder, and I'll say, "Let's let bygones be bygones. You may have
I'd listen to the boy if I were you. So.
you may have fucked my girl, but
Yeah.
I have no beef with you."
I toddle over and put my hand on his waist because he's probably taller than me. And I go, "Our girl."
Howard.
Look, we all made our way through Trish.
And then I give him a pat on the butt.
I tell Candyman, "Let me get you a drink," and we go down to wherever you drink things on a boat.
I imagine the
I
bar.
gently,
Is this like
as
a
he says that
cruise?
to me, I gently take his hand off my shoulder and I said, "You always did know what I liked, buddy."
So there
Oh,
definitely
hell.
is a bar downstairs. like a little mini bar that has like food stored in there and everything like that. And obviously there are just like cots and hanging hammocks and like all of this stuff like everywhere where you see some of the crewmates taking shifts and sleeping, and all that fun stuff. But yeah, there is like a little mini bar down there where there are kegs of ale stored. I'll say.
no liquor?
So
Sure. Yeah, we could say there's some liquor down there. What kind of pirate? I mean, what kind of ship would it be without
you see arrows just
pouring? Sure, absolutely.
DM.
Yeah.
Not to digress too much. Do you want us to have a moment of us discussing
Scott,
this,
drink
or
with
would
me.
you rather?
If you
skim
really
over
no,
this?
hey, if this is something you guys want to do, absolutely. Again, I am giving you all one aside to do whatever you want before you hit
need a
the wide
mixer.
open waters.
Okay. So I walk up to the bar and I'll say, I'll take 2 lagers on me. I put down
Okay.
2 gold coins.
Hey, you
Because I
know,
have no idea how much it costs. And I
The
just-
I
bartender.
work on this boat. I could probably just get you some beer.
Yeah.
I slowly slide the coins back
Arrows
into
is like,
my
I've
pocket.
already made my way
Alright.
through some, so I'm just gonna give you gold because I feel bad.
So let's say there is a bartender like behind the bar, and he says it's an open bar, sir. You don't have to like Klondike says. You don't
Do
gotta
you
pay
get
nothing.
tipped?
Well,
I get paid a fair wage here, just like everyone
you
else.
wanna get
it's a very
tipped?
progressive boat.
It's a very progressive boat.
It's a very progressive boat. I want to work on this boat. Damn.
Are you asking me if I want sex with you, sir? Is that what you're
I
asking me?
mean, not originally. I was actually asking you, would you appreciate a tip because I'm drinking a lot?
Oh no! I could
Do you
not
wanna
accept-
have
no,
sex with
we're
me?
very casual about that. Yes, I do. Yes,
Perfect.
I do. Yes, I
Here's
am
my
a gay. I am a
and
gay.
then Eros trades room numbers with the bartender.
I'm in cot number 105.
I'm gonna. I can't even do it. Just keep going.
Okay. So Klondike
KO.
and Candyman, you are at this bar while Eros and this bartender are exchanging bed cot numbers. What do you do?
we get our drink, and I look at him and I say, I know the last time we saw each other,
I kicked your ass.
we about both killed one another.
Yeah.
No, you didn't. No, don't
You were
round me up and
crying.
didn't kick my ass. You got a little. I did. Boy, you trying to piss me off right now. We about to pop off with Candyman
What
style,
happened?
all right? I wasn't
hid,
crying.
You hid in an
Okay.
outhouse.
That didn't happen.
wow.
I didn't hit an house.
Oh my
That's
god.
embarrassing.
You know I was a little younger than you, and I ain't the Candyman I am now, okay? You might have gotten the best of me that one time,
Sure.
and I know I ruined my friendship when I stuck my big, long...
No, please finish that sentence.
I'm dying to know.
Let me take that again. And I know I might have messed up our friendship when I laid it down.
Okay, sure.
Took your girl.
Uh-huh.
But let me tell you something. I've always respected you. But Trish was the love of my life. And I had to take her from her.
Well, look,
You
there's no
understand me?
hard feelings. You know, Trish was just a fling for me. By the way, she said your long, hard candy cane was a little curved.
She had to go around the corner just to get on it.
Oh my god.
Hey,
Wow.
I just want everyone.
We're all
I just want
born-
everyone listening to know. I, as the DM, have completely lost the reins here. I have no say
None
in
of this
any
was
of
planned,
this.
and it's golden.
Oh my god.
Oh my god! Please continue.
hey. Sometimes we lean a little to the left.
God.
And that's okay because it's always in the hips.
There's no shame here.
You get me? Now, you said you want to let bygones be bygones, but let me tell you something, Klondike Bar. You keep... Well, I'm going to let this rest. But again, you need to know this. I ain't that Candyman I was 10 years ago. And I put my one hand on my daddy's guns. And I go, you come after me.
Look,
Get in this. One
I'm not
way or
gonna
the
come
other.
after you. I actually, this is gonna take a lot for me to say, but I may actually need your help.
What do you need help with?
So you know how we're headed over to YiGong? Well, you might not know this about me,
You know anything about that place?
but my father is the leader.
Alright.
My mother died during childbirth. It was my father's fault. I ran off at a young age and turned my life into a life of living on the seas. But right now I'm leading a resistance. We're gonna rise up against the Emperor of YiGong. And I was wondering if I could count on you.
I take my drink and I take one big swig of it till it ends. I look at him and I say, told you I could drink beer fast.
You mean you
Besides that,
you pound it down? He's like, I take one big swig of it until
I take
it's
a
gone.
swig and it's all gone.
You mean you just knock it back?
Go
Yeah.
on.
I hear Nezra in the back. I'm like, shut up, Nezzy! But hey, I got your back. You can count on me, and you can count on my Candyman crew.
All right. Well,
I have a
Okay.
question.
keep this on the
Okay,
down low.
Sorry.
Yes.
All right, you got these two bad boys with you, and I do one hit, second hit to my guns.
Yeah. Arrows, you have a
Yeah,
question.
just for the sake of note taking, did you say that Miles, your father, is the leader of YiGong,
Yeah.
or and we are going there to usurp him? Am I correct?
We're going there to find the materia.
But no,
Right,
just
so
about this
the
private
only-
side thing.
Right.
Right. Correct. That he is part of a resistance. And like against his
Got it.
father, who is the king apparently.
That was
of
my
YiGong.
question.
And he has chosen to tell Candyman about this, which this is very exciting. So none of the rest of you know about this, which is also just like super duper exciting to me, and I can't wait to see how this plays out. Cool. So now I will say that Wesley Eros did not hear.
No,
any
I'm
of
just
that.
taking notes.
You were too busy. Yeah, you were too busy exchanging cot numbers.
Oh, we aren't fucking
dude,
yet?
that-
Oh,
and
shit.
oh, sure, yeah, you're
Okay, yeah.
boning. And then Flint, you have a question.
Yes. Well, it's actually for Nezran. Nezran, are you drinking? Where are we?
I'm.
Yeah. So what do you two do? What are
Ooh,
you
I
guys
love this.
doing
Can
on the
they
boat?
please have a
I
side
was
story?
going to say that I think I stay on the top of the boat, the deck of the boat, to kind of get used to being on the ocean, because I've never been on the ocean, and I think I vomit a few more times, and I think I'm just like
Sure.
thoroughly humiliated by that, and I think I even like talk to Hees and I go, a little pick me up would be very much appreciated right now.
Go ahead and make me a religion check. And actually, as you're making that religion check, the Captain Gunner, comes up to you and slaps your back as you're kind of vomiting, and he says, "Well, at least you weren't the first one, am I right, lad?"
And that was,
and he stumbles off on his peg leg.
and that's an 18 actually.
18. You actually hear the fiend in you say,
You know, I've never actually been able to see the ocean before. It's quite beautiful. Unfortunately, you're kind of ruining that experience for me a little bit, but
shut
that's
up!
okay, I suppose.
and you continue to vomit, and he says,
Wow, I do not miss having a physical body to do that. This blows. This is terrible. I can kind of like taste it in my mouth, and that's weird to me. That's
And then I just like smack myself on the side of the head. I'm like, shut up!
so okay, so
I'm
we'll
just-
say that you're doing that.
I'm just there on the
So-
side of the ship, staring out at the water. And I think as the sun is, maybe if the sun is setting, I'm just watching the sunset.
I wouldn't say it's setting quite yet.
Okay.
But Flint, what do you do?
Okay, so obviously I was over there for that little aside where it became known that all three of us had fucked Trish. But then...
All right, you know what? I'm getting tired of this shit. Have we fucking ever stated that this actually happened in the storyline?
No, it never happened, and Flint just likes to fucking push your buttons.
Okay, if that's all it is, fine. Push the buttons, motherfucker. But I just want this to be fucking clear that this is not factual information that's happened, okay?
You're right, he did not fuck your girlfriend, Trish. He did fuck your mom.
I think I need to roll a history check.
He didn't even do that. Okay.
Oh, I rolled an 18!
For nothing. All right.
You can't just
history
roll
check.
Roll the nat
I
20
checked
for
the
that.
history.
Yeah,
I fucked your girlfriend.
Any dice.
I took her legs off. That was me and my massive dog.
Yeah, Klondike, you know that? She ain't got no legs no more.
No, I thought she was just disabled.
Yes,
she's paralyzed.
She's paraplegic.
She's just paralyzed. Okay. Yes. So Flint, what do you do?
So, when they go down to drink, I go over to Gundren, and
Gundren is actually not on the boat. He did not make his way up the boat with you.
Son of a bitch. Never mind. I was gonna cast Zone of Truth on him.
So you can feel free to cast Zone of Truth wherever you want, Allie. Like if you want to cast it on, like let's say the captain or any of the crew members or whatever you want to do. Feel free to do that.
No, I don't. I literally just wanted to cast it on Gundren because he tried to kill us.
Gundren, however, he was under the possession of the Grey at the time, which you do know as your character.
What about, is Malik Baldwin, I mean, he's still a Zentarum? Or is he not?
No, he's go ahead and make me a, actually, I think you already know this, I'm not even going to make you roll for it. He's a member of the Harpers, a different faction.
Okay, so he's not bad. That all, I think I'm getting confused, because I thought one of them...
Go ahead and make me a history check.
Okay, can I keep my 18? I'm just kidding.
No.
Fuck me, that's a nat 1. Can I keep my 18?
No, you don't know jack shit about
damn
the Harpers.
You don't
you know that
nothing.
you think that they're some sort of fucking boy band or some shit. Cool. So
okay, but like the reason that I ask is I'm trying to decipher what's real and what's not.
Okay, but do you want to do anything while on the ship, or do you just want to kind of take in the views? Is that something your character wants to do?
Well, honestly, I kind of don't have great memories with ships, and I'm kind of pissed that I'm on a boat again. So I guess I'm just gonna, like, fiendishly eat all of the tuna in the box on the ship.
Okay, sure. So, you're just gonna fucking stomach raw tuna?
I mean,
I'm
getting raw dogged in a cod. So.
Like a fucking cartoon. Hold on. Like a fucking cartoon
like
cat?
like Gollum.
No.
I'll take that
Hold
real
on,
quick.
I have a dagger.
Raw.
Yeah.
So you make your way over to the tuna and you're just kind of fucking staring at it.
One moment, please.
Sure.
You.
I was gonna feed you something.
Okay.
She's just Flint's just over the fucking boat, just.
As they jump out of the water, just.
I have a mess kit, so I use my mess kit, which has a knife in it, and I scale the tuna, and I still eat it raw, but like civilized.
Okay, so we'll say you're skinning this tuna, and as you're doing that, I'll say you don't eat it yet. Captain Gunner comes over to you and says, "Well, it looks like you do have your sea legs there after all, don't you? You're skinning that fish real well, I'd say. How would you like to help out in the kitchen? I'll give you all the tuna you can eat."
I'm there.
Okay, that's good to hear. Good to hear. Between I and you, I'm quite a bit of a tuna connoisseur myself. I know how to make every dish out there that has tuna in it.
Oh God!
If you'd like, I could teach you a dish or two.
That depends. What dishes do you know?
Oh, you're in for a real treat. And he puts his arm around you, and you guys kind of walk off with a couple tuna just like just like in your hands,
Oh my God.
down toward the galley where all of the cooks are and whatnot. Cool. So we'll say that that's how you spend your time on the ship. Now, special privilege of this will go to the first mate of the boat, while the captain is just kind of dicking around in the galley. You are out on this very large open ocean. I'm going to have you do 3 rolls to determine what happens while you are all out and about on this ocean. Roll a d20 for me.
Okay, doke.
I rolled a d20 for sexual fetishes of the bartender.
Oh, sure. Yeah, go ahead and give me that
That
d20 roll.
is 17 for anonymous sex, so that actually works out pretty well.
17, he's just at Wesley. He is into it. I don't know what it is, but he is fucking into it. All right, so Miles, what was your first seafaring voyage?
That was
roll?
a 17.
Critical
Miles.
hit.
Give me, and actually, let's say Miles and Nezran. Give me, and actually, I'll say Candyman.
Oh.
Candyman is also with you. All 3 of you, give me a perception check.
Oh.
Not me.
I'm gonna say Candyman, Klondike, and Nezran.
Why Nezran?
I'm on the.
Because Nezran is vomiting over the side of
I'm
the boat.
on the top of the
18,
deck, so
for me.
12.
21.
Holy shit.
Why do I
cool.
always-
So,
Oh, it's because
so
I'm possessed by a
Candyman-
demon. That's right. Sorry.
oh, right, yeah. Right. So Candyman and Klondike, you are both just kind of shooting the shit about what you've done over the years on top side of the deck.
And then I took
And
a horse
you
and I
look
fucking
out
tied a
into the
guy
distance.
to it. It was fuck crazy.
Oh. That's.
Klondike is just like,
Live or dead?
oh yeah, man, I forgot what it was like when I drank with you.
Oh, man.
So you all look off into the distance and you see a great swirling, almost typhoon-like portion of the sea where if you were to get the boat into it, you'd be sucked down into the water. And you notice it just in the nick of time with both of those rolls and are able to help the boat avoid this disastrous thing from happening. Go ahead and give me another d20 roll, Klondike.
Oh my god.
Well, Candyman, we're a great team. We should have a, I don't know, like a buddy road trip movie.
We should. We'll call it. Couple buddies.
Trish Tuckers.
Crossroads.
Double buddies. That was a 3.
Okay, a 3, you say. Cool. So you are all... we'll say all of you are kind of up top side on the deck at this point. Enough time has passed that everyone in the galley has finished making dinner for all of you, and they bring it up top side, and there's just tuna galore, made in so many different fashions and ways, and it's just so many
It's
different types of
amazing.
tuna.
I
You've never
didn't-
seen it before in your entire life.
It's amazing! I didn't know that they had heat to cook
This
tuna.
is too
I've been
much
doing
tuna.
it wrong this whole time.
I want to point out that this tuna bit came from a totally random thing that Flint did.
Yep.
Was like, I did have a tuna fish sandwich. And I was like, okay,
Uh-huh.
a defining portion of your character is wrapped up in tuna. So.
Yep, 100%. So,
I mean, yeah,
Klondike
I
says,
was on a boat. That was the only thing I could eat, but I just learned that you can cook tuna.
So Klondike says, this is entirely too much tuna, and Captain Gunner says, well, lad, what do I tell you about tuna? What do I tell you? It's full of all the essential vitamins and minerals you need for the sea.
Yeah, I know.
That's how you don't
I
get
know,
scurvy,
I know.
boy. And then he shoves a spoonful of tuna laced with lime in your mouth, and
I made that one.
feeding you much like a child. And
We call that lime tuna.
Good. You are all eating tuna galore this feast, and you look out into the distance in the water. The sun is starting to kind
Wait,
of
am I
set.
there too, or am I still
And,
getting raw dogged?
You are there
No,
with
I
your...
think he's just getting raw dogged.
I'll roll. Scott,
No.
low or high?
Hi.
Always
Hi,
low.
absolutely.
I am actually done being raw dogged. I'm eating tuna. I'm ravenous.
So after
I
hours
told
of
you, hello.
I'm a little
after
hungry.
hours of rawing the dog, you are topside getting your fill of food and ramping up for round, I don't know, like 7. And so you all look off into the distance as you're enjoying your tuna feast, and you see a giant humpback whale kind of trailing alongside the boat. That is what you get
Is
with
it
a 3.
reaching?
I know not everything on the list is trying to kill you. This is just what happens. This is kind of like a pass. Basically.
That there's Brenda.
Yeah. There's
There's
Brenda.
Brenda.
Yeah, absolutely. Oh, Brenda loves our ship the most. Absolutely.
Captain, is there any...
Flint
Oh,
is
I'm sorry, I don't think my stomach is settled. Is there any wine on board?
Oh, of course, lad. And he goes to a barrel and he takes your glass and goes to a barrel and pours some
Yeah,
wine
sorry,
into
your
it.
bartender's
shuts
a
off the
little
tap.
out of commish.
I don't understand what you mean. Are you talking? Did you fuck him?
Yeah.
Captain, please, no.
Oh, well, yeah. That's Jib. That's Jib for you. And he brings you back a glass of wine, Nezran.
That's
Here
funny.
you
I
go,
called
lad.
him Jab.
you.
Can I
That's
ask?
such a bad joke.
No, that was awesome, Wesley.
You know I'm putting a drum and cymbal soundbite next to that shit. You know
Can
I
I
am.
ask the captain a question?
Aye, lad. What
Hey,
be your
Captain.
question? Aye.
I'm from Tejas, so we don't have oceans really around us. But I was wondering,
Oh, I did a lot of business there. I took Klondike there for quite some time doing business, if I'm
you
not
got
mistaken.
any beasts in these waters somewhere?
Oh, beasties there be.
What
lad,
kind of beasties?
there be? Plenty of beasties in the sea. What kind of beasties? Oh, Jesus. Giant octopi, krakens, giant sharks, regular sharks, smaller sharks,
Nemo.
tuna, Nemo, you name it. There be plenty of beasties in the sea. Why? Why do you ask? lad?
I've just heard stories about incredible sea creatures coming up on these boats and taking hold, and I didn't know.
Well, how do you think I got this here, lad? And he knocks on his wooden leg and says, I am probably the only man alive to ever see a kraken and tell the tale, lad.
And then I look up from my tuna with lime and wine, and I go, "You've fought a kraken and lived."
You say that out loud, and all of the crew members, including Klondike, go, "Oh."
Here we go again.
and
What?
and
It's a pretty.
and the captain goes, so there I was,
God.
not but a boy,
Cl-
just a cleaning, just a cabin
look back at
cleaning boy,
Klondike.
and I come out to the captain's deck after scrubbing the galley.
Just keep
and
talking.
I look back at Klondike and I go, "What'd I get into?"
I mean, yeah, entertain him.
right.
Honestly, it was an
And-
octopus. It was a big octopus.
It were multiple octopuses if it were that, boy. You weren't there. You didn't
That
see
would be
what I
called an
saw.
octopi.
No, we did not make any octopi for this
No,
dinner, lad. We made
Plural
only
of
tuna
octopuses
specialties.
is octopi.
What is?
Okay, grammar,
Is that,
police.
Oh, is that right?
Our tuna even.
I thought it was Octopussy.
So he tells this long, vivid story of a kraken tentacle gripping the boat and just absolutely ripping it in half, and getting his leg getting chopped off by the beak itself after this massive underwater battle. Everyone, give me an insight check.
What is it? Insight?
So a 2.
Insight.
15.
25.
I rolled a 3.
14.
A nat 1.
Anybody with a 13?
So a 2.
Yeah, anybody with a 13 or higher. Yeah, he's full of fucking shit.
duh.
He's
I rolled
he's
for
definitely
that?
not telling the truth. 100%. So
Okay.
you basically spend the night. What?
Well, you forgot to tell me what the whale's doing.
The whale's just swimming up alongside
Just
the
being a
Okay.
whale.
ship,
Just
hanging
a
out.
whale.
So
Just
Being
being
a
a
whale,
looked
making their
down at this
farty
whale.
noises.
and I look down at this whale and I'm mesmerized by whales. because whales helped me after my ship wrecked. They helped me get to shore.
So the fucking the captain comes up to you and says, "You got a special attachment to whales, do you?"
I do. This one's feeding right now, I can tell you, because when it opens its mouth, there's this thing called baleen in it.
What the fuck?
And
Everyone,
the water
welcome to that
goes
big
in and the
D&D
fish
energy.
stays there. And
we
that's how
talking
I was
about
carried to
whales?
shore.
He looks at you as you're explaining the anatomy and feeding of whales, and he says, "Oh, aye, that be true. These are mighty intelligent creatures. Whale saved my life once.
Saved my life.
It's the only reason I have my other leg."
Oh, you
and,
don't say.
Aye, so there I was, next to... And he goes on to tell you another
Klondike,
story.
is this another one?
story.
Is this another
Oh,
one?
well, fuck me.
Him getting
That's very similar. Okay, so there
rescued
I was,
by a
and
pod of
I
whales.
was sailing my boat,
Okay,
and all of a sudden
yep,
a
and
gull
then you go
came
into a
up.
long-winded story about whales. So Gunnar is just like tearing up a little bit, and you see him pull a handkerchief out of his jacket, and he just kind of dabs his eyes. Oh, that was a beautiful story. That were.
Why? Where did I hear?
Thank
You
such
mind if I take it
beautiful
and try to
music?
tell it as though I was the main character in it?
If you were the, I mean,
I love telling stories. Do you mind if I took some notes? Do you mind if I adhere it to my own personal stories? It's not
what's in it
copyright,
for
is
me?
it? Nothing. Good fucking god. All right, Klondike, go ahead and make your third roll. Your third ship survival roll.
That is a 12.
So the sun is not quite down over the horizon yet, but it is kind of getting there. And you all, the night's kind of winding down. The feast is over, and you're all just kind of chilling up on the top side of the deck. You're not ready for bed yet, but the captain is up at the front of the ship. Everyone, go ahead and give me a perception check.
What do I percept?
Why? I'm right next to him, telling him about how.
No, that was
Whales.
hours ago.
Well, but I mean, okay. Perception 13.
Yes.
14.
Okay.
12.
I got a 16.
Okay. Who got the highest roll out of that?
Miles.
Oh, yeah.
I got a
did.
4. Yeah,
Miles.
Yeah, I got a 16.
And then Nezran, what did you get?
12.
14.
12. Wesley, what'd you get?
I also
14,
got a 14.
So I will say Klondike, Candyman, and Eros, you all are kind of shooting the shit at this point, and you notice the captain staring pensively off into the distance in the front of the ship, and you all kind of go over to see what's up. And Klondike, when you get up there, he notices, and he says, "Klondike, ready the men for battle." And he gives you the signal to ring the alarm bell, and Candyman and Eros, you kind of peer over the boat to see what he's staring at, and you see a bunch of these like luminescent blue lights in the water heading straight for your boat. And you have no idea what they are. And as you kind of stare in silence for a bit while Klondike is running to the alarm bell. So, Candyman,
I'm
you and
kidding.
Eros are next to the captain, and he says, "Walk with me." And you start walking your way back toward the other edge of the ship.
You said me and Arrows, right?
He says, yeah. And you both follow him back toward the back end of the ship, not the front. And as you're walking back, he says, "Hey, lad, those weapons on your hip, you know how to use them?"
Goddamn right I do. I ain't used them in combat yet, but I've been training for a while now.
That's good, because we're about to face what I call a Kraken Priest, and they're mighty annoying. And you're going to hear a lot of preaching and carrying on about how the Kraken's the god of the sea, and I want you to pay attention to none of it. But can you hear him? His moans underneath the water as it comes toward the boat with his luminescent death siren light.
Oh, I can hear him, and I think I got...
That wasn't rhetorical, lad. I'm talking to you.
Yeah, sorry. I was trying to talk to you. Yeah, I can hear him. And I think I got...
And you, Eros.
Yes.
You got any long-range spells on ya, boy?
Oh, yes.
He draws a saber and says, "Oh, that'd be good then, because you're gonna have to take care of these for me while I guard the crew downstairs."
Is 240 feet far enough?
That's plenty far enough for this vessel, lad.
Okay, good.
And
Wait,
Klondike,
this Kraken, you said this is a Kraken. It's in the water, right?
No, lad, it's a Kraken Priest. They survive on land and sea, seeing as the Kraken can't. And he starts making his way below deck. "I'll defend the crew downstairs. You lot, take care of them. You got it, Klondike?"
Yeah, we got this.
"Good lad." And he goes down below. Give me an insight check, all of you.
Wait, am I included in this or am I crew?
Yeah, all of you, give me an insight check.
Okay.
Oop.
'Cause
Okay.
technically I made the tuna.
Oh, I am rolling pretty good today. 18.
Okay.
18 for Candyman.
I got it.
All right.
I got a 7.
7. Okay.
I got a 6.
Okay.
10.
Okay.
Full disclosure,
Hold
I
on.
got this fucking pearl that makes me breathe underwater for 24 hours, and I'm dying to fucking use it.
Then go.
Take a swim.
I've been
I mean-
dying.
I got these shadow glass daggers. I was real excited about
I'm
them.
fucking about to jump in that
We'll
fucking
see what
ocean
happens.
and fight some sharks.
I rolled a 2, so I get an 8.
Oh, cool. Candyman is the only one that knows this. The captain is just very tired. He doesn't want to fight these
Oh
things,
my
and he
God.
just goes below deck. Cool. So, as you guys,
Wait, you're
as
really
the
just gonna
bell-
go down? All right then. All right, dude.
Yes, I'm defending the crew, boy.
Yeah.
It's a captain's duty to defend his crew.
All right, buddy. You go down there.
Klondike, with your, what did you get, a 6?
I got a 7.
With your 7, you're like, yeah, no, that makes sense. Yeah, that makes sense to me. Yes.
Yeah.
Cool. So, as the reverberations of the bell that Klondike is ringing kind of die down, you hear just the silence of the water lapping up against the side of the boat. And you kind of peek over the edge and you don't see those blue lights anymore. And then all of a sudden, a loud splash right up the front of the boat. You guys are all kind of toward the back, but you see up at the front this squid-like creature with bipedal legs and like 2 arms, but like his face is just covered in tentacles. Very Davy Jones from Pirates of the Caribbean-esque, if you need a better visual, appears up at the front of the boat, and he says, "To all of those sniveling humans and other beings that do not praise the Kraken, I have come." And he kind of like snorts off into some tentacles. You see some air leave his body. You get the sense that he just doesn't breathe very well up here. "You shall submit yourself to the Kraken or perish. You shall become
literally-
followers of his word." You see this and hear this Kraken Priest. He's kind of dressed in this seaweed-esque robe. Do you say anything to him?
I hear him say these things, and then just totally, without any thought, I go, "Oh my God, he's a fucking nerd."
What do you mean, a nerd? What is this word you are saying to me?
Oh, shut up, you fucking nerd! And then I shoot an Eldritch Blast at him.
Oh shit. Okay, everyone, go ahead and roll initiative.
Okay.
Son of a bitch.
I look back at Nezra and I go, "Attaboy.
Oh, fuck. How big is he?
I'd say he's about 6'2".
Oh.
Very, very skinny though.
Okay, I thought this was like a Kraken that was also a priest that was coming out of the water, so it was like huge. and it was
No,
like- okay.
no.
No, it's just a dude.
No, he is a very Davy Jones, like I said, Davy Jones-esque
Or
looking.
Squidward.
Gotcha.
Yes, Squidward. Yeah, totally. All right, so first, Eros, what did you get?
I, for initiative, got 14.
14. Okay. Candyman,
18.
Flint,
I also got a 14.
Okay. Nezran.
16.
Klondike.
I got a 10.
All right.
I got a rock.
I get a rock.
Alrighty, so let's start this out. So you see all of you from the back of the boat down the stairs. You can kind of see the crew cowering in fear below deck. And you see over at the front of the boat this 6'2" Kraken Priest with tentacles flailing as Nezran, you get a surprise attack on this Kraken-like priest.
Hey, fucking man. I shoot off both beams at that motherfucker.
Absolutely.
Here we go. First beam is going to be a 9, and the second beam is going to be a 22.
To hit?
To hit.
Okay, so the 22 hits, the 9 does not.
Alright, so damage for that 22 is going to be a 7.
7 damage, okay. Alright, next in the order, up at the top, actually, we're going to start with Candyman. Candyman, you, go ahead and give me a perception check.
13.
With a 13, you notice some ripples in the water, but you also see this Kraken Priest up at the front of the boat. What do you do?
I look back at my team and I go, y'all got this. I'm about to do some other shit.
No!
And I want to...
No!
And I want to take... And I'm going to take... And I'm going to fucking take that deep pearl fucking...
Son of a bitch.
I baited him. I baited him so hard for this.
As he's doing this, I go in.
Nope. It is Candyman's turn. No, sir.
And
absolutely not.
I look back and smallest mini speech in the world. I take the pearl out of my pocket and I go, sometimes I can't resist it, people. And I take the pearl that allows me to speak underwater for 24 hours.
And breathe.
And I go, I believe in y'all. And I jump into that fucking water.
Candace, you fucking dumbass!
Now I remember why I hate this guy.
Give me a performance check really quick.
That's a nat 20.
Bro,
Jesus
you fucking
Christ.
I'll say that this is a bonus action. You pop this pearl, and you fucking pull out your gun, your pistols, like sword style, like double handing it across your body, and you, Michael Phelps, dive the fuck off of this boat. Perfect fucking 10 directly into the water. I will say that you dive into the water so well that you actually go directly where you saw those ripples in the water, and you surprise one of the things that you land on. You look around you and you see a bunch of, like, they're fish people almost. I don't know if you know if your character knows what they are, but these are Sahuagin. Hold on, I'm gonna look up the pronunciation of this. They're basically fish people.
How
do you spell it?
How has Candyman not died? Yeah.
Bro, I do not know.
It's the mystique of Candyman, bro.
We all look back at
He
Klondike
makes
and
bad
go,
decisions.
welcome to the team.
Oh, okay, Sahuagin.
Sagan.
Yeah. So, according to Twitter, so you dive into this water and you see a bunch of these fish people with webbed hands, webbed feet. You can see their gills, and their faces are that of basically fish. Very disturbing looking almost to you. And you dive into the water, and I will say that you can get an advantage attack on this one that you're basically diving into right now. You are right in their vicinity, about 10 feet away.
All right. I guess I had
now,
to ask.
also, something to think about, which you didn't before you jumped into the
No,
water.
this is probably the next question that I have. Do my
What is
guns
it?
work in the water?
You're about to fucking find out, bud.
Oh, God.
Amazing man, but motherfucker.
You are about to fucking find out, my guy. So, you dive into this water and you see two Sahuagin
How do you spell it?
Sahagin. Nailed it.
Saganash.
You see two Sahagins in the water, and both are very surprised to see you dive into this water. Now you can also speak, and you hear as you dive in, and they are very surprised to see you. What do you do?
It's just like last time.
So I can't understand them, right?
They are no, you don't speak
I
their
can't
language
understand
for
them.
sure.
And I'm just gonna say, if you want some, come get some.
Okay.
And I have a hand. So what? How do I find out if my guns work underwater?
There's only one fucking way to find out.
And I go. So I pull out. Since I made my spectacular fucking Olympic dive, I look back at myself and I go, might have fucked yourself here, boy. But I take the right side, handle my gun, and I'm gonna call that one
Righty.
Stacy. I don't even know.
God.
I don't like that. I need a better name.
All right.
I'll figure it out. But I take
They
my
call
right
me
gun out.
Stacy. That's not my name.
I
Just
take
say
my right gun
Vanessa,
out and I
or
go,
not Vanessa.
maybe they're magical,
Vanessa.
baby. And I fire a
Padge.
shot at the closest one to me.
Roll to see if you hit. You do have advantage on this hit, Candyman.
Oh, I do? Oh my fucking god.
Yep.
Because I literally rolled a 4.
Oh man.
Nat 20!
Holy shit! First fucking shot
Show
of the
us.
fucking pistol.
Show us. Take your.
Well, I mean, I could turn the fucking
Take
thing and
your
make it look whatever.
No, that doesn't count.
Scott,
So,
I can turn
okay.
the dice any way I want you to see
Hold on,
them.
let me
It shows
explain
it
what
before.
happens really quick. So, Candyman, you dive into this water after taking the pearl. Perfect fucking dive. You fucking taunt these two Sahagin, and you raise your pistol for your first ever actual shot up against some sort of creature. You feel like we talked about on our one-on-one, a bit of energy leave your body as the gun kind of glows blue, and you fire off this pistol underwater, and the bullet connects. Go ahead and roll your damage.
God damn it.
Whoa! Oh god, I just got so excited. I'm sorry.
Because technically, you are not using gunpowder with these bullets. You are using arcane energy
magic.
drawn directly from your body.
Fuck yeah.
That's
Fuck
10
yeah.
damage. 10 damage.
With a nat 20?
Oh shit,
No,
I always forget that.
It should be
Fuck.
doubled, right?
Double it up, buddy.
Yeah,
Yeah, it should
Yep,
be a crit.
for sure.
It should be a crit, my dude.
So it's a 2, so
100,000%.
Quick.
that was 5.
Wow, that
12.
shit
Don't
cute.
add the modifier, right? So it's just 2d10s plus not adding the modifier, right?
So it's 2d10 plus your modifier, just your modifier. You don't double that.
15.
15? Holy shit.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, absolutely. So you fire off, and this bullet connects, and you see what you think to be blood from these Sahagin just like flood into the water as the bullet connects with its body. Absolutely. Cool.
Oh, shit.
All right. You've got some more actions to do, buddy.
I
You know
know,
these guns
I
work
just,
underwater now.
told-
What do you got?
Shit. Well, I'm just gonna take my same gun in my hand, and then I'm gonna shoot that one again.
Absolutely. Roll to see if you hit.
Nat 1.
So with a nat 1, you go to fire your second gun underwater, and as you do, you hear a ka-chink, and you look at your gun, and it is now jammed. You have this. So for those of you paying attention to the podcast at home and all of the players here, Candyman has just gone through something called a misfire. If he rolls a 1 or a 2, that means his gun needs to be reloaded completely in order for it to work again. So, Candyman,
Embarrassing.
you have one gun with 5 bullets left. You have your other gun completely jammed, and you need to take an action in order to reload it.
right.
Now, that was your, I believe, first action and bonus action, correct?
Yeah.
All right. Now what?
So, all right. So, first action, I'm going to reload my gun again.
Okay. And tell me
Do I
what
do-
that
do-
looks like with both of you. So we kind of talked about that. You're reloading your gun. You're taking an action to do that. How do you do that?
So I got clips on the side of my pants, and I kind of just open the clip, and I can kind of reload it from the bottom of the clip. So the clip's in the bottom of the handle of the gun.
Sure.
And I can re-clip it like that. So it's just like a kind of straight down, clip it in, it's reloaded.
Absolutely. And
Does that make sense? I don't even know.
The town smith in Ardania Gembo actually helped you create that and gave that to you. You see a bunch of bullets float down into the water, sinking into the abyss. You have taken your next action to reload your gun. You've got one bonus action left.
Alright, can I just use my bonus action to take that same gun and shoot at the same one?
Absolutely.
14.
14?
Yeah. So I have a +8 on the modifier.
A 14 just hits. Go ahead and roll your damage.
Yes. Alright, to hit, 9. 9 to hit.
9 to hit?
9 to
Or
hit.
9 damage?
9 damage to hit. That's what I meant.
Got it. Cool. Yeah, so you connect with another bullet after reloading this gun. You kind of flip it in your hand after you reload it. You take a shot. Boom. Hits him right in the other shoulder. You see more blood flow as this... You can hear this Sahagan underwater just go... It's writhing in pain. Cool. So that's
Jesus
your turn.
Christ, I got an adrenaline dump right now. I'm like, fuck.
Absolutely.
I'm sorry, did you say you have to take an adrenaline dump?
Yeah.
I had an adrenaline dump, you tool bag.
You're in the water, you're fine. Cool, so next in the order, we've got Nezran. Nezran, you just watched Candyman do the most perfect fucking swan dive you've ever seen into the water. After taking a small black orb, you can only assume to be the pearl that he bought back at shop. What do you do?
I look over at the Kraken Priest and I get a Kraken Priest again, and I go, "Oh my God, you're such a fucking nerd." How far am I away from the Kraken Priest?
I will say that you are. I mean, he's at the front of the boat, so he's a good 75 feet away from you. This is a big ass galleon, esque boat that is Viking style.
I'm gonna move
you're pretty
my full movement towards the Kraken Priest. I'm just gonna charge at him, and then I'm going to, as I'm running forward, I am going to call out to Klondike. I'm gonna go, "I don't know what you and Candyman have, but he needs someone in that water with him. It's either gonna be you or me, and it should probably be you." And I say that, and then I shoot off another Eldritch Blast at the Kraken Priest.
Okay, yeah, roll to see if you hit.
That's such a big speech, but it should gotta be you.
Not me, bro. It ain't me.
That first one is 18, and the second one is
That's awesome.
18 as well.
Both hit. Yeah, roll. Holy shit, roll your damage.
Yo, so that total is 19 damage.
Jesus. Y'all leveled up, absolutely. 100%. 19 damage. He felt that for sure. You see him, he's a rather tall, imposing figure, kind of lanky, but as you shoot your Eldritch Blast, he kind of blocks the beam with his arms, and you can see it is singeing him, definitely, but he is trying to wave this off entirely. Cool, is that your turn?
And then I just yell out again. I go "Get off our boat, you nerd!"
Absolutely. Cool. Next in the order is the Sahagan that Dustin shot. He's actually very, very pissed off and is going to go straight for Dustin.
My name's Candyman, but whatever.
Candyman. He's going to go straight for Candyman. He's got kind of a trident that he can get you with for sure.
I speak to him "What you think, you Aquaman?"
So the first one doesn't hit. Candyman, he dives directly at you, and you are able to get out of the way of his straight-on attack with the trident, but then he uses his claws to come at you. That is going to be a 21. That definitely hits.
No, you don't know how it hits.
Shit. Don't click that, Aaron. Hold on.
Can I ask a really stupid question?
Yeah.
Why are we attacking the fish people?
Because they were reasons. Don't worry about it. They're evil.
Oh, okay.
Candyman, you take 5 damage as his claw kind of catches you. So he has taken both swipes at you. You take a little bit of damage. Next in the order, on the other side. No, actually, it's on this side of the boat. The other Sahagan is going to come after you that is in the water that you saw. He is going to take a swipe at you. The first one does not hit, and he takes a bite attack against you. You have an armor class of 19, correct, Candyman?
Yep.
Okay, that bite does hit you. He bites down into your shoulder, and you take 6 damage. Shit. Alrighty. So you've gotten clawed, you've gotten bitten. Next in the order, Eros. Eros, you're seeing all of this stuff happen very quickly. What do you do?
I am going to... I know Candyman can handle himself. So I'm gonna go ahead and...
Sure,
See you later, buddy!
Yeah, absolutely. Can handle himself.
Well, that's like what my character thinks, because I'm like, he's got these guns, he's swallowed this pearl. He's good.
Yeah, you've heard a couple
Can I
small
ask,
explosions
can they
under the
see?
water.
Can they see what's happening, DM Master? Like,
I
they see
can't.
the
I'm in
action
the
that's
very
happening?
middle
The
of the
sun
galley. I can't
is setting,
see it.
and you're underwater. Like, how could we
Yeah.
fucking see you at
So
all?
what I'm gonna do, I want to use my new
fucking
attack.
know, Nezra.
Shut up, it's my
Pansy ass
turn.
is just
Hey,
Shut up!
fuck off, fuckers. So I'm gonna cast my new spell, Mind Thrust, at the Kraken Priest.
Okay.
And I'm gonna go, he noi me noi, and then
Oh
cast.
my god!
And then you need to give me a some kind of save. It says
Wisdom?
INT.
Intelligence,
Intelligence,
okay.
yeah.
He is average intelligence. He is of average intelligence. We'll see what happens here.
You need a 14.
He got a 15.
Son of a bitch. Okay,
Yeah,
well,
so you
on a
Nihoy
failed-
Minoi him.
he takes on a success, he takes half the damage then.
Okay.
He takes half damage, doesn't get any of the spell effects. So I'll roll for half damage.
Sure.
That's going to be a do you round up, DM, or do you round,
round
down?
up. I round
so
up.
For a 13, that's going to be a 7.
7 damage.
7
okay.
damage. So damn it. Okay, my Mahoy
He
Minoi didn't
grasps
work.
his head.
I gave him a headache.
Yeah, absolutely, 100%.
Take some Excedrin, bitch!
With the ancient words of Nihoy Minoi. Cool. Is that your turn?
I am also going to take a movement, Johnson.
Okay.
I'm going to go ahead and move my 30 feet. So I'm going to go to the right a couple clicks. So I'm just now sort of by, like, kind of like by... I'm in between the little, like, grate with the holes where you can see down into the ship and
Sure.
the, like, the edge, like the railing. So
Absolutely, where Candyman jumped off on the right side.
I've moved
Absolutely.
sort of like I can probably see Candyman a little bit from to where I've moved.
So I will say, what's your passive perception?
Well, I don't have my names up. Well, Aaron, that's passive perception is 14.
14, yeah. With a 14, I'll say that you kind of look over the side as you're rushing forward on the boat, and you can see some, like, blue lights, and you can hear minor explosions happening under the water. You can assume that's Candyman's pistols.
Perfect.
For sure.
He's
Thank you, Ace. I appreciate that.
Sure, Ace. I've heard tons of white guys named Ace. Absolutely. So the next in the order here is going to be Flint. Flint, what do you do?
You already know what I do. Okay, so because it's a bonus action most of the time, but it takes an action to cast it, I cast Spiritual Weapon.
Awesome.
So
What kind of weapon is it?
let me get out my dreidel.
Your dreidel?
Yeah, look.
Your D&D dreidel?
Yeah, look. It looks like a dreidel.
Oh,
Dreidel,
okay,
dreidel,
gotcha.
dreidel. I made it out of clay.
I made you out of-
dreidel, dreidel. I rolled
we
nat
are
20s
going
anyway.
We are going to whip the Kraken Priest with the Paddle of Prostration.
Paddle of Prostration.
This is the paddle used to punish bad clerics when they make mistakes while training. I, as we discovered, have the letters that are on the paddle ingrained in my ass because I was hit so many times. And I'm hoping to do the same to this guy. So I
Absolutely.
That means you
Spiritual weapon.
liked it.
He'll never tell. Cool. So you summon the paddle of prostration next to the
Does a
Kraken Priest.
15 hit?
A 15 just hits. Roll your damage.
Sweet. Okay, so first it's important to note this is a 2nd level spell, not a 3rd level spell, because there's no point in casting the 3rd level. So that's just 1d8 plus 3. And that's a whopping 4. 4 points of fucking
Cool.
damage. There you go.
Awesome. 4 points of damage. Every little bit helps. Absolutely. Okay. And is that your turn?
For now, yes.
Okay. Next in the order is the Kraken Priest, who has been getting hit every which way and is not very happy at all. He
And
is
is
going to
getting
take
spanked.
a glare at, we'll say, Nezran. Nezran, he looks at you, and Nezran, he looks at you and whispers in like this fishy tongue, like, and you suddenly feel compelled to follow some random orders. Go ahead and give me a wisdom saving throw.
Oh, I actually have a good number on this. That's an 18.
An 18. You hear a whisper in your head go, "Drop down," and you pay it no mind and kind of shrug it off. And after he notices that you don't do what he says, let me see what he does next. Holy shit. Okay, so Nezran, you speak Infernal,
I
right?
do.
Okay. Does anyone else here speak Infernal?
Let me check.
I speak Abyssal.
No, I don't.
I mean, I wonder, do I have understand languages? I could cast comprehend languages.
So since it's his turn, I will say that you hear this long dead abyssal, or infernal language, I should say.
Wait, did you choose Infernal or Abyssal? This is
Infernal.
Okay.
Yeah. And he raises his head up to the sky and his arms up to the sky, and whispers a spell in Infernal. And Nezran, you can kind of understand this. This is an older Infernal language that is called the Voice of the Kraken. Basically, everybody within 300 feet of this Kraken Priest, you need to give me a charisma saving throw.
Woo!
And if you
Got
fail,
that belt.
if you fail, you are frightened.
Even if I'm in the water fighting other people?
Correct. Yeah, you are 300 feet away from him right now.
Fuck yeah.
we go.
16.
Oh,
21.
19.
Fuck.
I rolled an 8.
Oh,
boy.
no. Miles, we
Ten.
really got to
Okay.
get you better dice.
Yeah.
Klondike and Candyman, you are both frightened. On your next turn, you will have to flee. You have
But Candyman's never frightened.
you
D&D master.
Well, you
will
pissed yourself
have
a little
disadvantage
bit.
on any ability checks while you are frightened, and
Disadvantage on what checks?
ability checks, any ability checks, and you cannot willingly move closer to the source of where this fear is coming from. And we'll get to how that sounds to you underwater, Candyman, in a moment. But yeah, so Klondike and Candyman, you are frightened. Next in the order, Klondike, you are scared shitless of this screeching, terrifying, infernal voice, and you want to make your way away from that. So you're going to move your 30 feet up toward the top of the back of the boat. We'll say... Yeah, so you're not off the boat yet, but you are trying to make your way off the boat, basically. You are very close.
Okay. Well, I mean, Nazrin did advise me to go help Candyman down in the water. My only reservation is that I can't breathe underwater, so I don't know.
Yeah, that's pretty scary.
What I'm gonna do there.
It's like, hey, good advice, buddy, but
But you have run away your 30 feet. Go ahead and give me another charisma check.
Okie doke. Let me use a different
See if you break free.
D20.
Well, I mean, let's haze Nezarin a bit, saying, "Hey, if I can go help him." Like, okay, go drown. Like, what do you fucking?
I don't know. I thought he's on a ship. He's got to have some nautical elements about him.
I rolled a 14.
Or a life jacket.
A 14.
Yeah.
A 14 just saves Klondike. So you are running away from this screeching, terrifying voice. And then you remember your friend, your old, long-forgotten friend, Candyman, is in the water alone fighting these fish people who you are very familiar with. And you kind of shake out of it and realize, no, you have to go help your friend. But that is your turn.
Damn it.
Next in the order.
Damn it.
Candyman, you see off in the distance of the water another Sagian come up and is looking at you fighting these two other Sagian. And this one actually has a staff. And this one is going to cast Mass Healing Word.
Oh, God. No.
So...
You don't know what that even means, Scott.
Well, I can
Fuck
kind
off.
He
of
does.
I know what
infer
that
what
means,
it
yeah.
means, right? Mass.
I mean,
it is going
healing.
to heal its buddy.
Oh,
Wait,
well,
but
that
hold
might be a
on.
problem.
Is he casting or is he ritual casting? This is important.
He's casting. He's
Okay.
casting. Yeah, for sure. And he heals him for a certain amount, which I'm not going to tell you.
So we got 3 of these in the water now?
Yep. But it is kind of just hanging back and just kind of floating there, this one in particular. Cool. And I believe that is its turn. No, it is not. No, it is. It casted a spell. Nope, this is it.
Make up your mind.
Shut up. Next in the order, on the
Shot.
on the other side of the boat, leaps out next to Nezran, another Sahagian.
God.
And as it jumps out of the water, how do I make this work? Give me 1 second. Actually, I'll say that you see him jump out of the boat, Nezran, or jump onto the boat, rather, I should say. And he's going to take a swipe at you.
As he takes a swipe at me, I go, "Oh my God, it's another nerd." Ugh.
Fucking nerd.
He's so invested in calling them nerds.
A 16 hits you, right, Nezran?
Yes, it does.
Cool. He jumps out at you with his trident, and he gets you for
Nerd.
5 damage, Nezran. Wow, that was really low. That was such a fucking low roll. And then he's gonna take a swipe at you with his claws. God damn, he got a 2. That's a 5. 5 doesn't hit you. He takes a swipe at you with his claws. Nezran, you manage to kind of lean back out of the way of that. Cool. Next in the order. Another one of these Sahagan with a staff jumps out of the water near the Kraken Priest, and actually goes to heal the Kraken Priest.
Oh, fuck. That
Maybe
answers
I'm not
that
so dumb for
question.
jumping in the water anyway.
No.
Priest gets healed a little bit, you can see, as some shiny blue light waves itself over him. Cool. Back up at the top of the order. Candyman. Candyman, you need to run away from this Kraken Priest. You hear this vibration of shrieking underwater so loud that it just shakes you to your core. So you're going to move your full 30 feet away, and these two Sahagan are actually going to get attacks of opportunity against you. The first one does not
I think
hit,
that's 30.
and the second one definitely hits. All right. 7 damage to you, Candyman. As you run a full 30 feet away, and then go ahead and give me a charisma check, or a charisma saving throw, rather. And you have disadvantage on this.
Fuck you, dude. Alright, first roll's a 6. 4.
6 and a 4. Ouch. Yeah, so you swim the fuck away from the Sagan as this shriek reverberates through the water. And that is your entire turn. next of the order. Nezran, you are being attacked by this fish person. What do you do?
I am going to Misty Step back towards Eros.
Okay.
And that's going to be, let me get the distance on that.
That's 20 feet
20
away.
feet away. So I'm going to Misty Step over to Eros, and then
On the other side of the boat, got it.
I am going to, as my bonus action, use my second spell slot, and I am going to, and I didn't tell you this last time, DM, because I was bonkersly gone, but I picked up another spell called Summon Lesser Demons, and I'm going to take out one of
Drunk
the...
off my fucking ass.
Not one of the Shadow Glass daggers, but one of my own daggers. Slit my hands and just throw my blood, not drawing it in a circle, just throw my blood onto the ground, and then slap my hands down and cast Summon Lesser Demons as my bonus action.
Sure. As you slam your hand down, Flint screams as a lesser demon appears. No, we already heard that. We already got that part. And as you summon the lesser demon and get blood all over the deck, Captain Gunner peeks his head out and goes, "Get that blood off of the poop deck. We scrubbed that real good before we started dinner. How dare ye? You're gonna be cleaning that up, boy." And then what do you do?
Well, I need to roll to see what the F I summon, because there's different levels. So
Interesting. Okay.
I roll a d6 here, and okay, so I rolled a 1. So 2 demons of a challenge rating of 1 or lower show up. So 2 basically kind of weak demons show up, and they're hostile to everything on the ship, including me as the caster. My blood acts as kind of a ward, but it's not a full ward.
I do have a list here of demons you can summon.
Whatever is the...
Beelzebub.
Yeah, basic little...
Asmodeus himself. So 1 to 2 on a d6 gets you 2 demons of a challenge rating of 1. 3 to 4 gets you 4 demons of a challenge rating a half or lower. I don't know what that means. Christ.
And then 5 to 6 gives you 8 demons of a quarter challenge or lower. I assume it means a quarter of your level.
You're keeping track of that, bud. So here we go. I'm going to give you these stat blocks here.
I think that's fair. Yep.
Yep, you can fucking handle that one.
So basically, I just summoned 2 demons. That's what I summoned.
Okay, so I will let you pick. I found 2 CR1 demons here. You can pick a Nazino, which is a CR1 demon, or a Kondrik, and I won't say which is which.
One of both.
One of both. Okay. We will say that they go on your initiative.
Okay. All right. Which is 16. So, yep. Maybe this was a bad idea.
Yeah, you think?
Well, listen.
Hindsight's 20-20, dipshit.
We gotta get rid of these fishes. So.
Who are we to say that the fish were gonna hurt us?
I mean, they were gonna hurt you. I'm the guy who summoned them. Yeah, they were gonna fucking hurt you. Yeah.
Well, by all means, let's summon a fucking demon.
Cool. So Nezran, we'll say that it is now your turn with these demons. What do the demons do?
I'm
Almighty
going to...
Argental, we ask that you keep us safe.
I'm going to kind of use one of my blades and worm it along the line that I've already cut, and I'm gonna cast it back out and try to flick some blood onto the demons, and I'm gonna go kill the nerds.
Kill the nerds. You hear both of the demons just, and they just fucking run their full movement speed toward the Sahagan that you see there. Cool. Go ahead and attack.
Okay. All right. I would probably just roll d20, right? I mean...
Yeah, for their attacks, absolutely.
Yep, okay, alright. So, that Conjuring gets a 10 to attack, and then his modifier would be a... What would his modifier be? Can you help me at all here, DM? Or am I just...
The modifier would be, it would say plus whatever to hit.
Plus whatever
for whatever
to
action
hit.
you're making it do.
Okay.
Party,
so-
don't make me ask
95.
the demon for help. I'll do it. I
Okay.
swear to God.
95, you hit the ship. The ship breaks.
Oh man. Okay, so the Condrake is going to do a multi-attack. One's with...
So the first roll was what?
So it's a 10, and then a... Okay, alright, this is what I'm learning with this. And then the second one is a 9. So the first one is a 10 with the anvil head, so it's a +5, so 15. And the tooth whirl is a 14, so 15 and a 14 to hit.
The 15 hits. Go ahead and roll your damage for the 15.
Alright, that's going to be 9 damage. 9 bludgeoning
9 damage,
damage.
cool. Absolutely, and then go ahead and roll your attack for the other demon.
Okay.
I got the
alright.
blood. I got
So
the
missing
armor of
out.
Archital. Got the armor of Archital. I got the armor of Archital. I got the
Okay.
armor of Archital.
I think it's going to cast Spider Climb, and it's just going to climb up the mast.
Oh, hell.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, yeah, you see this demon start spider crawling up the mast of the ship. Fucking creepy as fuck. Alright, is that all it does?
That's all it does.
Next in the order is the Saga in the water with Candyman. Candyman, he's gonna come right after you. He is definitely within 30 feet of you.
Expect nothing less.
Absolutely. And so is the other one after him. They are both going to take a couple swipes at you. Doesn't hit. Definitely doesn't hit. That one does hit. That one does not hit. Okay. You take
Why did they get 4? Alright,
multi-attack for
You're the
both
DM master.
Sahagan, and they're both next in the
Got
order.
it. Alright.
You take 8
Okay,
damage, Candyman.
Okay.
I'm actually rolling really
Thank you.
low, so you're a lucky boy. Cool. Next in the order, Eros. Eros, what do you do?
Okay. Well, this Kraken Priest needs to go suck a dick. So
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna go ahead and cast a firebolt, but I'm gonna do the spell sniper.
Absolutely.
So, yes. 24 to hit.
Holy, yep, that hits.
Oh.
Fucking
Okay.
shit, bud.
All right. So I roll a 2d10 for damage. That is 10 damage.
Cool.
Even. Yeah.
All right, 10 damage to the Kraken Priest. You smell some fried squid in the air. It smells delicious.
Yum, calamari.
Is that your turn?
I'm also gonna go ahead and take another movement. So I'm gonna
Okay.
move forward 15 feet and then to the left 15 feet. So I'm just
Okay.
behind one of those like big circular things that people held on to when the Titanic was about to go in the ocean.
The mast.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
got it.
Yeah.
So you are underneath or next to this mast as a demon is crawling up it. Cool. Next, in
I'm
the
not
order,
afraid because I don't have fear.
Flint is afraid, but also does not have fear. Flint, you are next.
Yes. Okay.
What do
So
you do?
I've been waiting for this moment for all my life. Oh Lord.
Mhm.
So I have been waiting this moment to ask the question: if I dash, do I still get an action? And does it matter when I dash?
If you dash, that is your action and bonus action.
Oh. So I shouldn't dash.
It's up to you. You can dash if you want.
But I can't attack. And
Correct.
I can't cast the spell.
is D&D, girl.
Right?
Correct. You cannot attack.
Oh, okay. Can I cast a concentration spell and then move?
Yeah, 100%.
Okay, cool. So let me do the math here. Yeah, I'll fit. Okay, cool. So I'm gonna cast my new thing called Spirit Guardians. And let me read what that does. You call forth spirits to protect you. They flit around you to a distance of 15 feet for the duration. I'll tell you more about what they look like in just a second. When you cast this spell, you can designate any number of creatures you can see to be unaffected by it. An affected creature's speed is halved in the area, and when the creature enters the area for the first time on a turn or starts its turn there, it must make a wisdom saving throw. On a failed save, the creature takes 3d8 radiant damage because I'm a good person.
Jesus.
Yeah. On a successful save, they take half that much damage. So,
Okay, where do you cast it?
oh, you know damn well. Okay, first of all, it's around me. Let's get that. So the way
it's
that this
around
works.
you. Okay.
Yeah. They flit around me for a distance of 15 feet. Whoops, I hit the mic.
Okay.
For a distance of 15 feet.
Oh, so
what
you
that
just
means is that's a
don't like
15
things that
foot
are not
radius.
holy. Cool, whatever. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't. Why is this a surprise to you?
Yeah, I fucking don't.
So where are you moving to with your spirit guardians? Also, tell me what they look like. What are your spirit guardians?
Yes. So I call the spirit of the sea, and it is a humpback whale and a mermaid.
Holy humpbacks.
It's a humpback whale and a mermaid, and they're friends. And then the humpback also has a calf. And then
Sure.
I think so. There's a movie that okay. So I think is it called Ponyo?
Yeah.
Okay, so you know the like wave of sea creatures when they bring
Yes.
the people back to shore.
Yeah.
Okay, so imagine that, but it's a humpback whale and
Yeah.
a calf and a mermaid and
You get one more. You get one more spirit guardian.
I
Take
guess
your
it's
time.
gotta be a bottlenose dolphin.
If you don't guess
but
within the
like
next
I
15
don't
seconds, it's going to
understand.
be a starfish.
I said
oh my
a
God, please let
bottlenose
it be a
dolphin.
starfish.
Oh, a dolphin? Cool. Bottlenose dolphin. Sweet. So, as you summon this spirit guardian around you within 15 feet, you hear, and then you also hear, and then you also
And
hear...
somehow they're all friends, even though one's toothed
yeah,
and one
and then
has
you also
Bailey.
hear, I'm a mermaid! And that's... I don't know what noise mermaid is.
Okay.
And
I am going to walk right past this fucker in front of me. And I'm gonna get right up to where the next staircase is almost.
okay.
So Fishy Boy is in the middle of the Guardians.
Okay, so you're gonna walk past the Sagian that was attacking Flint. God damn it, Nezran at one point.
Yes, and
so
I should
they
also
will
say
be in the
because
area.
yeah, and I should also say because Nezran and Eros are in that same area that they're not affected by it. But then so that's gonna happen, and he's gonna have to make a wisdom saving throw, or he could die. And then my
Okay.
bonus action, you know damn well that my spiritual weapon is still working because you can cast both a concentration and a normal spell at the same time. He gets 7 damage total, which sucks.
7, okay.
Yeah. Yeah, and that's it. And then my spiritual weapon is still a thing because, as I was saying, you
Roll to
can cast both a concentration and a normal spell. That
Roll
does
to
not hit. That's a 10.
No, it does not. The paddle of prostration swings right past the Kraken Priest. He
And
dodges it with no issue.
Misses.
And is that your turn?
I think so.
Cool. All right, next in the order is the Kraken Priest. He is going to see that Nezran has moved and attack Flint. Oh my god. Yeah, so Flint. Does a 22 hit you?
Barely, actually.
Okay, here we go. I'm actually going to want to roll this in front of all of you because this is 5d10 damage.
Oh my god.
Jeez.
Wait, that's 5 d10s together.
Yes, sir,
together,
yes.
Right? God damn. Oh, fuck.
That's
30.
Wow.
So,
50
Jesus.
damage.
Flint.
Hey, wow.
Flint, you take 37
Oh my
damage as this
God.
massive
Jesus Christ.
as this massive arc of lightning comes streaming out of this Kraken Priest's hand and flies at you, scorching the deck of this ship and
Okay, alright.
hitting you dead center.
Yeah.
Cool. That is his entire turn, though.
Now, hold on. I have a very important question. Does that knock my concentration?
Go ahead and roll me a d20.
Wow, damn.
Any modifiers?
No modifier. No modifier.
Do I get any advantages?
Sit down. No
No,
more.
you do not.
I would like to roll a persuasion check.
Nope. What did you roll?
3.
3. So your spirit guardians disappear. You hear the whale just, and it just goes away.
Fucking damn it!
Cool. So yeah, the spirit. The spirit guardians have disappeared. You lose concentration on that. Your spiritual weapon is still there though, so that's fine.
Yeah.
Cool. Next in the order, Klondike. Klondike, you have snapped out of your fear, your frightened state. What do you do?
All right. Well, okay. I'm gonna jump into the water because
Okay.
Candyman is by himself, and he probably. I mean, there's a bunch of people up here.
Klondike, you're a buff guy. You can handle it, right?
I jump in.
Can I try to
You're
reason with
underwater,
Klondike a
you
little
piece
bit?
of shit.
Yeah, 100%. And you're frightened. Not only that, Klondike, give me a perception check.
Okay.
You see Candyman just shitting his pants underwater.
I can talk underwater, you stupid Nezarin piece of shit.
It doesn't mean he can hear you.
Right now. Is that
That's,
a thing? Can you
that's
not
a
hear me
21.
underwater?
A 21. Klondike, you move 10 feet to the edge of the boat, and you are able to deduce, looking at the streams of water and seeing blue light and bubbles, that Candyman is in that exact spot in the water fighting the Sagan right now. So you could totally dive in there if you wanted to.
I'm pretty far away from the priest. So I'm gonna go in and help Candyman. He looks pretty scared.
Okay, you have already moved 10 feet to the edge of the boat. If you dive in there right now, you could totally make it next to Candyman, and if you do a good enough check, you might be able to surprise the Sagan and get advantage on your attack. So are you sure you want to dive into the water?
Yeah, why not? Let's do it.
You do notice that they are pretty close to the surface right now. Cool. So, Klondike, give me... I want 2 things from you. Give me an athletics check, and I also need a constitution. Raw constitution.
Oh, fuck yeah.
And while you're at it, give me your life.
Athletics is 21.
21, okay.
Jiminy crickets.
Wow.
Constitution is 15.
Damn.
15. Okay, so
Nice.
you get a pretty good breath of air in your lungs before you jump out of the boat into the water. And with a 21, yeah, you 100% land right next to Candyman, and the Sagan are, again, just very surprised. And you get advantage on your attack for either one of them.
Oh,
You get 1 advantage attack.
okay. Well, I pull out.
Can he hear me underwater?
He can hear you. You cannot hear him.
Okay. I just say, I believe it. Hey, I believe in you.
Good.
I pull out.
I believe.
I pull out both my battle axes.
Here we go.
And
Shit.
first, I go for one of them. And that is a 21 to hit.
21 definitely hits. Here's what I'll say. You pull your battle axes out mid-jump, and you come splashing down on top of one of the Sagan, which surprises them. Now, go ahead and give me another attack roll just to make sure you don't roll an nat 20.
Just to make sure.
Another 21. Cool.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. So yeah, you come down very hard on this Sagan with your battle axe. Yeah, roll that damage.
That is 11 damage.
Okay, you come down right on Miss Sagan's clavicle with your fucking battle
Nice.
axe. And just, it's wails in pain. Cool. And do you have anything else to do for your turn?
Yes. Yes, I do have a second attack, so I'm gonna go for the same one.
Okay. This time, now that you are underwater swinging a weapon, I need you to do that attack with disadvantage.
Ah, damn.
Spaghetti.
Uh-oh. Here we go.
I look at him and I go, I don't even know how I'm able to do it.
I mean, your guns propel with great force underwater, so like that's a bit different. Or like, their tridents,
I know.
they don't.
I just feel like I
the
got
tridents
a little lucky.
also don't get disadvantage underwater because they're a jabby boy weapon, whereas Klondike's axes, you gotta swing them bad boys.
Yeah,
That was
he
a,
put
Bump on 'em.
That was a 15 to hit.
Scientific force behind him.
15 definitely hits. Yeah, roll your damage.
Excellent. On top of that, I'm gonna do menacing attack. So when I hit with a
far.
weapon attack, I can expend 1 superiority die and add it to the damage total, and I think that's 1d8. So I'll do the damage.
Yeah, so not many of you know this, but Klondike is a fighter, much like Candyman, but he is a battle master. So he can use superiority dice on the battlefield to fuck up his opponents. What's your damage?
That's 15 damage.
Klondike, how do you fucking kill this Sagan in the water?
Jesus
I
Christ, dude.
swing at him once. I hit him. He's bloodied, and then I with my other battle axe, I slice him right in the middle of his head, and
Absolutely.
yeah.
His skull gets twain in two. Cool. Fucking great.
And I look over at Klondike. I was like, "What
And
the
he
fuck?"
definitely
Dad?
hears this as you say that out loud with the pearl's magic. Cool. Awesome.
pearl's
Is that your
magic.
turn?
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
Okay. Next on the order is, let's see, where are we here? The Sagan on the other side of the boat.
Damn it.
Or no, I'm sorry. Let me see here. No, I'm sorry. That's the Sahagan that is a little further away in the back. It is going to make its way down closer to you guys, but not like close enough so that you could probably reach him. And he is going to cast, we'll say, hold person. Candyman, you need to give me a wisdom saving throw.
Nah. Not one.
No, you don't. Oh my god. Candyman, you are frightened. And now you are paralyzed, completely underwater.
Oh my god.
No, can he
You
breathe?
breathe, motherfucker.
Yeah.
Candyman, you start sinking. You start sinking a little bit.
Oh wow.
As this priest casts whole person on you underwater.
Maybe it's good I
Holy
came down there.
shit. Yeah, 100%. Holy shit. Cool. So next in the order is the Sagan that is on the boat. Next to you, Flint.
Shit.
Flint, it is going to take a swipe at you. A couple swipes. That 20 doesn't hit you, right?
That depends. I have an armor class of 20, so I think it does.
It does hit, yeah. So that first one hits you, and then it's gonna take a bite against you. That does not hit. Cool. So you take 10 damage.
Okay.
How you doing?
Fine.
Uh-huh. Cool.
Yeah, what that fucking 36 that you ate earlier? Holy cow.
I'll let you know when it's time to
next
panic.
is the Sahagan up near the Kraken Priest. It is going to try and heal the Kraken Priest again. All right. Back up at the top of the order, Candyman, you are sinking. You sink a full 30 feet underwater. So I will say that you are about 35 feet underwater right now. Klondike, you do notice this. Now go ahead and give me a wisdom saving throw.
So nervous. I don't want to.
Oh, crap.
16.
Indeed. You are no longer frightened. However, give me another wisdom saving throw.
Candyman ain't good at these.
14.
Okay, apparently you are.
14
actually.
just saves. You are 35 feet underwater, and you manage to break free of whatever this force is holding you. So that is your entire turn, but you are no longer frightened, and you are no longer paralyzed. So now you can do shit again. Next in the order, Nezran. Nezran, it is your turn. You've got a demon over by one of the Sahagan. You've got a demon climbing up the mast, and it's you. What do you do?
This is a concentration spell, so I actually cannot break this concentration, so I think that I'm just down, holding my hand out against this blood arc that I have, and I think there's like black pus like dripping off of my hand.
Neat.
And so I guess technically I don't control these demons. That can be up to you, but I can do it, and I'll do it like
you definitely do with a blood sacrifice like this, for sure. And also, concentration doesn't mean you can't do other things.
I was gonna
you just
say.
can't you can't cast other concentration spells.
Okay, all right. Well then, well, I am for sure going to yell up at the Nazino. I'm gonna go like, stop doing that and attack the nerd. And then I'm just gonna have the
one on the mast or the one next to the
one on the mast is the Nazino.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna
I
have
really
the
thought
down
he
at
just
him?
always wanted to call someone a nerd, and he's just hell bent on they're all nerds.
and then
You're
I'm
a
gonna
nerd.
have the Chandrik attack the other fighter, and then I am going to fire off 2 Eldritch Blasts at the priest.
Okay, this is a lot. Absolutely.
This absolutely is. Okay, so let's just do the Eldritch Blasts first. That's going to be first beam is going to be a 12. The second beam is going to be a 14.
The second beam hits.
All right.
The first one does not.
The damage on that is going to be a 6. The Chandrich is going to... He's going to roll. He's going to do another multi-attack.
Sure.
And that's going to be the first one is going to be a 9 plus 5 is a 14. And then the second one is going to be a 19 plus 5.
Both hit.
Okay, so both hit.
Absolutely.
Okay, so for the damage, that's going to be a... Fuck, what is the damage? Okay, 1d8 plus 3. That's going to be a 4 damage for the first hit, and a 5 damage. So 9 damage total for the Chandrich. And then the other demon is just going to take a leap towards the Kraken Priest.
Okay. Do those attacks with advantage.
Okay. Alright, so that first one. And it's just going to do a bite attack for the second.
This is at the priest?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. And so I don't know if actually that would actually, you know what? Let's have it
with his movement. Does he make it? Is what I'm wondering.
Yeah. Let's have it not be towards the priest. Let's have it be towards the other guy.
The one near flank.
Yeah.
Okay.
So he just dives down. So on advantage,
You can do the first attack with advantage because he's diving down on
that
him.
would be an 18, and then the
Absolutely
second
hits.
one would be a 19.
Both hit? Yeah, go ahead and roll the damage.
So I'm just gonna roll 2d6, and that's actually only a total of 3 damage there.
3 damage. Okay, he is still not looking good at all. Cool. Is that your turn?
That is my turn. That was a lie.
So next in the order, the Sahagins, underwater with Candyman and Klondike. Candyman has sunk down a little bit further, so he's gonna take a swipe at Klondike here. Klondike, does a 21 hit you?
It does.
Absolutely. All right, and the second attack, does a 14 hit you?
Yeah, I get me. Well, actually, I have 2 weapons out, so no.
No? Okay. You take 12 damage.
Woof.
As this fishman stabs you with a trident.
Fuck that guy.
Fuck that guy. Cool. Next in the order, Eros. Eros, what do you do?
Okay.
There's absolute chaos.
Yeah,
on
I
this
know,
boat
Benjamin. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go ahead and not fuck around anymore and cast a 3rd level witch bolt at this Kraken Priest.
Yes, sir.
There we go.
Absolutely.
Fucking fuck. That's like that's what my brother says. I just channeled my brother so hard. To hit, that is a 21. Where's my names? William.
Yes, sir. That hits. Absolutely.
All right. So for damage, that is a 3d12. And that is well, it's not the best, but it's 16 damage.
Oh, that's
16
pretty
damage.
good.
I like
Good, dude.
raise my staff and I'm like hum nya nya shmeng nya nya vu nya, and then like a big lightning bolt comes down and just shoots right at the
Jesus
Kraken
Christ.
Priest. I don't know.
You're like, you interrupt my raw dog session. Yeah.
Raw dogging me.
Oh, man.
And Jesus was
He
his name.
seizes as this lightning energy courses through him, and he did not like
How
that
is he
at all.
looking at this point?
He's not looking
Okay.
good
He's got a little
at
bit of a
all
blonde streak
right now.
on his hair.
No, shut up.
You can see his skin is absolutely singed and cooked. But yeah, next in the order we've got
Oh, I
Flint.
can't.
It's
I
me.
can't take a
Flint, it is your
movement.
turn now.
Oh,
You can take a movement.
I just
Where do
want
you
to
wanna
move literally like a little bit. Okay, I'm gonna move. I'm gonna move back towards Candyman. So I'm gonna move a couple
Okay.
paces to my right, 10 feet, and then I'm gonna go 15, 20, 25.
more toward the
Yeah,
edge of the
and then
boat.
I'm gonna kind
Okay.
of move into this little like shank where the railing is, so I can actually see Candyman. So I'm kind of hanging off the side of the boat, looking for him now.
Okay, cool. Yeah, give me a perception check.
Oh, that's a 7, Mason.
You see Klondike, but you do
Oh,
not
no.
see Candyman, and you assume
Jack!
the worst.
I'll
has
never let go!
I'll never let go.
I'm sorry, I hogged the
Cool.
door with my
So,
big fat ass!
Next on the order, Flint. Flint, it is your turn.
yes, it is. And I've been waiting for this moment once again for all my life. So,
Jesus
My-
Christ.
first question
Uh-huh.
is how many potions can I down without taking an action?
0. You need to take an action to take a potion.
She just
Okay.
sits there downing potions.
That's
Take
fine.
half an action to down
Cracks
5
open,
potions.
cracks open a
Okay.
Sprite.
Deal.
I just
So-
imagine Flint
That's
cracks
fine.
open a Sprite remix.
That's fine.
A Sprite cranberry.
I'm gonna do something super risky right now. I'm gonna cast
What if we lose our cleric?
Spirit Guardians
Again, okay.
again. But so as I cast it, I'm gonna walk towards the Kraken Priest, and I'm gonna get to the top of the stairs, and I'm gonna yell, "Get in my bubble!"
Okay, so here's what'll happen. I'll say that you surround yourself You surround yourself with these spirit guardians again. You hear the whale do, ooh, ooh, and then it comes back with the dolphin and the mermaid. Let me make sure that this circle is 15 feet around you. It's 15 feet around you in all directions. That's wild.
So let me read it.
No, I believe you. I know. Cool.
It says they flit around you to a distance of 15 feet for the duration. So I don't know if that means 15 radius.
That is a radius,
okay,
yeah.
That's what I thought.
Cool. So you summon them around you, and actually this Sahagan you're next to is going to get caught up in it as you're walking away. So what is the save that I need to make?
You need to make a wisdom saving throw of 14 or higher.
14, not very wise, fish people. He got a fucking 5.
What a man,
roll your damage.
Whoops! And I rolled it off the table.
Doesn't count.
Holy shit. Ow. Okay, so you get a total of 13 damage.
Flint, how does this Sahagan die by whale?
Shit.
Okay, well, first of all, it's gonna die by bottlenose dolphin because, as I've said
cool.
before, humpback whales have baleen, not teeth. Anyway, so the bottlenose dolphin is just going to take him over the side of the boat and have its way with him, and then.
Okay. You hear a lot of dolphin noises, and the Sahagan is just like,
and then, I mean, so I was moving. So I am now right where that 15 feet is going to encompass the Kraken Priest.
So this is important. Do you move your full 30 feet toward them?
Yes.
To encompass them all. Okay, do you get next to the other Sahagan, next to the Kraken Priest?
Absolutely, I fucking do.
Cool. So I'll move that circle here for you.
And I'm not even close to done.
Oh, God. Yeah, so they get caught up in it. Let me go ahead and make those saving throws real quick. The Sahagan fails. The Priest succeeds.
Okay, so the Priest is fine, but the Sahagan is gonna take... Damn it. 11 damage. Because I can't roll worth
still
of shit.
pretty fucking great.
Yeah, for real.
And then my spiritual weapons is going to be my bonus action on the Kraken Priest. And that one I roll. 13.
13 to hit?
Woo!
No, sorry, that does not hit. I asked you if it was
fuck
13 to hit.
You!
No, it just barely misses. He steps out of the way of the paddle again. It looks like they're basically dancing at this point on the deck. Is that your turn?
That is my turn.
Okay, next on the order is the Kraken Priest. As it steps out of the way of the paddle. What?
The Kraken has to make a wisdom saving throw if it starts its turn in the circle.
Oh, so does the other one. Hey. Cool. He passes. He definitely passes.
So he takes half damage.
The other one passes as well, so roll half
Okay.
damage for both of them. Tell me which one you're doing first.
Oh, shit. Okay, so I'm doing the Kraken first.
Kraken Priest, okay. Go ahead and roll your damage.
So he's going to take 6 damage.
6 damage for the priest.
Yeah,
okay.
really, technically it was 13, so it would be 6.5, but you can't do that. So I'm doing 6.
I round up, so that'll be 7 for him.
Okay, 7. And the other one takes 6 damage.
Damn. Okay. Cool.
And then they stay there.
Well, the Kraken Priest is actually going to, let's see here. He can move pretty quick.
Hold on, because his movement speed is halved.
He is on the cusp of the circle. I will say that it takes him 10 feet of his movement. However, he's got a swim speed of 30 feet and a running speed of 30 feet. So not only can he jump into the water, I'll say that that takes about 10 feet. He's going to move 20 feet around the boat.
Okay, but if he's in the circle, if he crosses the circle, he gets halved.
He is on the outside of your spirit guardian circle.
Okay, is he gonna stay on the outside?
No, he is actually going to jump back onto the boat and charge up another one of those thunder spell attacks at, let's see here, Nezran. Nezran, you see him charge up this lightning bolt of a spell. And
Oh, you fucking nerd.
it for sure hits. You shut up, call me a nerd!
Shut up!
You will perish by the word of the Kraken!
Scott just wants to call someone else a nerd. It's so funny to me.
So,
You are a
again,
nerd.
this is...
Nerd.
Nezran, this is 5d10 damage.
Oh my
so,
God.
Here we go.
I might die here, guys. I might legit die.
Suck, bro.
I have to roll this out on the table here. Nezran, you take 35 damage.
Oh no.
I don't think this will kill me outright, but I'll definitely be here.
That's
How are you?
fucking
Okay, so I'm looking at my thing, and it says successes. They're already all checked off.
Uncheck them all. You are down.
Yep, so
it
I'm
sounds
down.
like.
So I need to make some death saving throws. Yep.
Not yet, but yeah, you will have to make some death saving throws. Everyone, Nezran is down as this arc of lightning singes the deck again and just takes him.
And
the
it
fuck
just
out.
hits me, and I go, "You're still a nerd."
Sure.
God.
And also, both of your demons, poof, gone. Cool. They just disappear into the ether. Next in the order, Klondike. Klondike, you are underwater fighting this Sagan who's next to you, and you also see one off in the distance of the water, just barely visible. What do you do?
Excellent. Well, this one next to me, I'm just gonna keep going at it with my great axe. I mean, not my great axe, my battle axe.
Absolutely. Roll your attacks with disadvantage, since you are underwater.
Oh, damn it. That was good too.
Well, you've been doing pretty well without disadvantage, with disadvantage, so let's fucking
I saw
calm
the
down
second
a little
one.
bit.
Damn
Yeah,
it.
That was a 9 to hit.
A 9 is not going to hit. You try to get as much momentum as you possibly can underneath this water. Nothing. Go ahead and give me your second attack.
Oh my god. Come on, man. Second one is
There we go.
17 to hit.
Yeah, 17's definitely going to hit. Cool. Yeah, go ahead and roll that damage.
That's 10 damage. And then I believe with two-hand fighting, dual wielding, I get a second as a bonus action, I get another attack.
You do, 100%. And you get to add your modifier on top of that.
So I go at it with my other one for the bonus action.
Yep.
Oh, damn it. Oh, uh-oh. That's a 10
Oh,
to
shit.
hit.
No, that's not going to do it.
Damn
You again, momentum underwater, can't do it. You've got one more attack, I believe.
Who the fuck?
You should have 2 actions and 2
Who
bonus
the fuck
actions.
is this guy? Who the fuck
Oh,
is
really? Oh, okay.
I believe so.
I do it again. I go at it again.
Do it again.
That's a 15 to hit.
A 15 does hit. Go ahead and roll your damage.
Ba 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 booey.
Ba 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 ba. 7 damage.
Yeah.
Finish this other
Jesus
Saga.
Christ.
This, ladies and gentlemen, we have a new Candyman in the room. We have a new Candyman.
Yeah, I don't like that.
Since I'm underwater, I let go of my battle axes and I grab the other one by the shoulders and I headbutt him. And then
Hell yeah.
I move back, I grab my battle axes again, and I swing both to cut off his head.
Oh my god, that's
Absolutely.
awesome.
You fillet the fish,
All right,
man. Absolutely.
and
Cool.
he does that, and I look at
yeah?
Klondike, I'm like, can I get one, bruh? What are we doing here?
They're still.
He hears you. You can't hear him. So that's really great. Cool.
I start
Next
shaking
in
my
the
hands
order,
as fast
unless,
as I can
do you
in
have anything else to do?
frustration.
I'm good.
You can still move if you want.
Oh, I look at I look at what's his Candyman, and I just like shrug. I hear him, and I just like shrug at him.
What do you want from me, man? I'm fucking badass. What do you want, bro? Cool. Next in the order is the Sahagan further away in the water. As you're shrugging, it also casts Hold Person.
Uh-oh.
While you're under here.
Uh-oh.
So go ahead and give me a Wisdom saving throw.
Oh, damn. That was a 9.
You shrug your shoulders, and then you feel this force grip you as you start to sink down to the bottom. Also, give me a Constitution saving throw.
Here we go. Oh, fuck yeah. That's a 27.
Okay,
Nice.
your lungs will hold out for one more turn.
Well, how
need
are
to
we
get some air.
How are we deciding he's fucking breathing on water right now?
He's not.
I'm not.
He's holding his breath.
He's just better than you.
I made him do a Constitution roll to see how good of a breath he got before diving into the water.
Seems like we're just trying to fucking
which
throw
was
Candyman
decent.
under the bus a little bit, but like whatever.
I'm
Yeah,
dead.
okay.
All right. Like, listen, if anyone's getting thrown under the bus right now,
Cool. So you, the next person in the order is the other Sahagan next to Flint. It's starting its
Jesus
turn in there. So
Wisdom saving
fails.
throw. It fails.
give me that damage.
Give me that. Give me that. Give me some dessert. Oh, I don't know the words. Anyway.
Yeah, no, you don't.
Oh, man.
15 points of damage.
15?
Holy shit.
Yeah, it's 3d8.
Flint, finish this other side. It doesn't even fucking get
Yes.
a turn, bro.
Oh no.
Holy shit. Finish it. How does it die?
Well, I mean, there's only... Okay, just for variety. You know how mermaids come onto boats and drag people under?
Yeah.
So my mermaid is going to take the fish person and drag it under the water.
This time you don't even hear the gurgles of the Sahagan. You just hear... And it just goes underwater, and you see this pool of blood appear.
Nice.
Wow. Yeah, absolutely. That is dead. Cool. It doesn't even get a turn. Next in the order, back up at the top. Candyman, your friend Klondike
Wait,
is...
I'm so sorry. If it dies, I need to rectify something.
That sounds painful.
it's called Brain
I need to move my spiritual weapon.
It's not your turn, though?
Oh, so do I have to wait for my turn to move it?
Yes. Yes.
Oh, okay.
You do. Cool.
So
So
it's
next
just-
in the order, all the way back up at the top, Candyman, you have broken out of your fear. You've broken out of this hold person spell. You look up above you in the water as Klondike is now trapped and kind of grasping for air at this moment. And you also see off in the distance another Sahagan that casted the spell in the first place. What do you
Alright,
do?
so first action, can I pull Klondike up to get air?
So your movement is
Because Klondike's
30
right next to me, though,
I'll
right?
say. Yes, he is. He's. So you are 35 feet down. He is 30 feet above you. You sank pretty far. So you have to swim 30 feet up just to get to him, and then another 5 feet up. I will say, if you swim up to him, that's an action. If you use an action, I will let you push him toward the surface to give him the ability to try. And
Yeah, can
move
I?
for the surface
I'll
so
do
he can
that.
get some
then.
air.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. All right, so you swim up 30 feet and you kind of push him in the water so that he will get closer to the surface, I guess. Cool, so he won't sink that full 30 feet on his turn. Then what do? You still have an action and 2
Well, I'm a
bonus
little frustrated, and I'm like, I fucking haven't killed anybody, and I did all this bullshit. I'm like, you better fucking. I look at Klondike. I'm like, hey, thanks, bro. You better fucking survive. And I'm just gonna shoot my rune tootin' rebounder That's what it's fucking called, motherfucker. I'm gonna shoot it at the other
Rootin'
water
rebounders.
space. Yeah.
The
so I'm gonna
boot
shoot
scooting
them,
boogie.
All right, yeah,
God,
go ahead
I
and roll to
haven't
see if
done
you hit.
anything for like 3 turns other than try to save my ass. Wait, what the fuck are we doing, man? 17.
17 definitely hits. Roll the damage.
12.
12 damage. Okay.
And that's my
Not looking good.
that's my bonus. Am I on my second turn now or no? Question.
So that was just your action. You
Action.
still have 2 bonus actions left.
Cool. Well, can I shoot on my 2 bonus actions?
Hell yeah.
All right. So
Hell
21.
yeah, dude.
So I'm at full bullets. Four bullets left. So on my right pistol, because I haven't used my left pistol yet. That one's just snug, real deep. I'm gonna take my right pistol and just shoot again.
Absolutely.
23.
23 definitely hits. Roll that damage.
11.
Candyman. How does it die?
I take my gun out and I go. If you thought this one ended with at least me getting one of these motherfuckers, you thought wrong. And I aim at it and I look in the eyes and I hear it say in the background, it says,
And you think it said pussy, of course.
you could have just let me like do it, Aaron. Like you had to throw me off, like fucking.
You're
asshole.
welcome.
But I look at it
It
and
was
I go,
really good, actually.
Candyman always gets what he wants. Chitty chitty bang bang, motherfucker. And then I shot that.
Boom. Fucking headshot. Absolutely. Its corpse goes limp in the water and it just kind of floats to the surface.
That was the best fucking line ever.
Kill
Chitty
line.
chitty bang
Chitty,
bang,
chitty, bang,
motherfucker.
motherfucker.
Cool.
Oh, why didn't they use that in Die Hard?
So, next in the order, Nezran, make a death saving throw.
All right. And that's a D20, right?
Yep, get in that one. Come on, bud. You got this.
That's a 16.
All right,
Nice.
that passes. You get 1 pass. Next in the order,
Just so you
Eros. Eros. There is
Okay.
just the Kraken Priest chilling on
Well-
the boat.
I yelled, Nezran, duck! Like, so he gets the
'Cause he's
fuck
dead.
out of my line of fire. Oh, he's dead.
I'm
That's
dead.
right.
He's down.
Keep that as a joke.
I'm
Cut all
literally
of this other shit I'm
By
saying.
your feet. I did the blood circle line
That was
to
rude.
protect you.
I'm gonna do the Agonazer. Ooh, am I too? Ooh, I might be
He's
too
about
far
50
away.
feet away from you.
Okay, thank you. Let's
You
do
move 30
the.
feet too, for what it's worth.
Can I take a movement and then fire?
Sure.
Okay, so I'm going to go like zip, zop,
Zaboobity
zip
bop. Got it. Yeah.
on top of Nezran, just next to.
Jesus
I think
Christ.
you like step on my
Yeah,
hand.
you walk
just
on
kinda
his
like,
hand.
ugh.
Would that put me in range of
On his
30?
bacon hand.
If you
On
wanted to
my
be within
bacon
30
hands.
feet, you would need to move
My horrible
a little bit
scarred
further up.
hands.
So you can move. Yeah, you'll make it. You'll make it.
Okay, so I still step over Nezran, but I just go more forward on the deck.
Absolutely.
I go towards the poop.
Of the deck,
Right?
yes, of course.
I think that's the right terminology.
Yeah.
So, so now I'm gonna go ahead and cast my Agonazer Scorcher at him.
Do it.
So he needs to make a dex save for this to work.
Okay. Not very dexterous.
Please, God, if there is an Argental out there.
He got a 2.
Yes!
See?
What's
There
the
is an
damage?
Argental.
All right, let me
Please
roll my
let it be something
eight.
juicy.
Okay,
Christ.
that is another 16 damage done.
Holy
Damn.
buckets.
Eros, you shoot off this Agonazer Scorcher, and the Kraken Priest he's got his attention really focused on Flint. And he says, "You unholy swine, you shall not," and then he gets hit by your fireball. And he goes flying off the boat. into the water with a...
Go back, you oceanic spawn of Satan!
You have successfully warded off this Kraken Priest and his followers.
Fuck, God.
Buckets. That took us a minute, you guys.
For fucking sure it
Yeah.
did.
By the way, I'm
Cool.
still dying.
Yeah, I would like to cast, I didn't get to do it. I'd like to cast, Healing Word.
Yeah, sure. Absolutely.
Okay,
Go ahead
cool.
and cast that on
I'm
Ezra.
casting a first level Healing Word. No, I'm casting a second level Healing Word.
First level would do.
Nezran?
I mean, honestly, but I appreciate it.
Nah, it's fine. And that's 2d4 plus 7, which isn't great. I'm sorry.
Nope. That's fine. You kidding? That's like half of my health pool right there.
That's what I was hoping. 4,
13. Yeah, that's 13.
4,
Healing.
8, 15. So you get 15, and then, because of my level now, I get...
Some healing back, absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
We'll say as you're doing this, you can go ahead and add those points, whatever you roll. Candyman, you help Klondike up onto the boat. Klondike, you're kind of shoving him off because this is your territory.
I've
You've lived
gained
the sea
a
life for a
whopping
long
3
time.
points.
You lived the sea life for a long time, so you are crawling up the boat, kind of shoving him off like, I got it, I can make it, all right? Just leave me alone.
I know how to get on a boat.
And
I'm on a
Wait,
boat.
wait. Hey,
You
Aaron.
weirdo, stop!
yeah, what?
I still haven't... I'm not done.
What else do you need to do?
I gotta
If it's healing
pray.
related, don't worry about it.
I gotta pray.
You gotta pray?
Yeah.
Alright, pray. Pray to your fucking god.
Almighty Argental, we
get
thank you
some-
for the
get
paddle
some
of
gospel?
prostration, but for the way that it spanked
Wesley.
the
Can we get some gospel?
Kraken Priest, and the way that it spanked me into submission. Amen.
As
Oh, okay, that was a
as
shorter
Flint
one.
is
Wow,
saying
amazing.
This, I come to being, and I cough up a bunch of blood, and I go, oh,
God.
he's a fucking nerd, and then I just pass
Fucking
out
nerd.
again.
Absolutely. Captain Gunner comes up from below deck, and he looks at all of you and says, "Oh, you did a fine job."
Yeah, you're gonna
Boys,
steal
you
that
did it.
story too?
Yes, there I was, hiding below deck. No, I'll come up with something better than that. But the rest of you, you did a fine, admirable job there. I haven't seen fighting that good in quite a long while. Y'all should really retire to your cots and whatnot. We'll take it from here. We'll clean up, me and the crew.
I want to say,
you all
yeah.
go get some rest.
Yeah. Oh, go ahead.
just
kid.
to the team, I'm like, hey, I know I took a risk, and I know I threw this shit in the fucking spiral, but I believed in you. And I pat them back and I go,
Oh,
you got a beer here?
okay.
And
The captain looks at you, Candyman, and says, "Oh, it's the risky moves that pay off the most, it seems, in fighting and love and war and all that."
I'm sleeping. I'm past the F out.
One of the crew members. What's that, Allie?
I pat Candyman on the butt because he's that tall, and I say, "Don't ever fucking do that again."
Well, worked out
Go ahead.
again, but whatever.
Nezran, one of the crew members, comes to pick you up. Go ahead and give me, roll me a d20, pick high or low.
Okay. I'm gonna do low this time, and I got a 20.
Okay, cool. It's the it's the bartender that Wesley was boning, and he picks you up and he says, I'll take him to his cot," and then he carries you down below.
After you take him to his cot, I want you
Oh,
to take
man.
me and mine.
You
Poor
could come.
Nezran.
You could come with, I guess.
Oh, sure. I can help you with Nezzy.
So y'all go down below deck, and you start to get some rest. Klondike will say that you make sure the crew is where they need to be for the night shift. As you will arrive by morning, you let Candyman and Flint know this, and you all pretty much pass out get a long rest.
Woo!
For sure. You wake up in the morning roughly about 8 or 9 to the sound of a bell, and as you guys walk up from below deck, you see this beautiful landscape, and I have an idea board here that I wanted to show you all of what this place looks like. YiGong Harbor and docks, and the buildings are very Viking-esque, very Scandinavian. I'm talking longhouses, very tall, sharp buildings with edges that are carved in wood of like dragons and birds of prey and so on and so forth. So let me go ahead and share my screen on that really quick.
I'll go over at Klondike and I say, hot damn.
Yeah, it is a sight to behold for sure. There are mountains on mountains
wow.
on mountains with houses and such just stretching all the way up. I don't really want to use this as a huge reference, but like How to Train Your Dragon, like that kind of architecture.
Okay, well, we have to make a very big distinction, because is it Celtic or is it Scandinavian?
Yes.
Yes.
All of it, just all that.
All that.
Very generalized
Internal
idea.
screaming.
You can all
Internal
see this, right?
screaming and white
Yeah.
girl.
Yeah.
Cool. All right, so that's kind of what the landscape looks like. That's mostly what the buildings look like as well. You see kind of a big wooden wall lining the edge of the country itself. And as you guys pull into the dock, the captain says, "We're about to make land. Are you all ready to meet with the king?"
Yes.
So to speak?
Anything to get me off this ship.
Cool. Klondike, the captain looks at you. Whoever's passive perception is over 13, you will hear this. Klondike, he looks at you and he says, "I'll gather the men, and we'll be ready and waiting."
Excuse me?
What's that now? What? Yes, Flint, did you say something?
I just want you to be aware. I can hear you.
Oh, no. We're talking of nothing of consequence. Don't worry. It's something about that. We'll leave port soon and all that good stuff. We'll be ready for you. Ready and waiting. Make an insight check.
Yeah.
Do you want me to give you one too? My passive perception's above.
Yes.
19.
Well, no.
He's lying.
Duh.
I'm sorry. What kind of check was I giving? I guess it doesn't
Insight.
It's a
Insight.
passive, so
matter. Insight.
Isn't
should
it
just
just
be-
what your number is? Yeah.
Yeah.
We're not rolling for it, right?
passive
No,
should
it-
be your passive wisdom. So whatever
If
that
you're-
is.
No, if your passive perception is 13 or higher, you heard him say this to Klondike, and
I know you're fucking lying. Why don't you tell me the truth before
I
I
rolled a-
make you tell me the truth?
I rolled a 17 on an insight check.
okay, yeah, you all know that he's pretty much full of shit still. So as you're about to question him, up on the dock, you've made land now by this point. There is a ramp now that has gone down into the docks after you've tied up to it. And one of the envoys from the palace greets you down at the bottom of the dock. He says, "Are you all ready to meet the king? All of those who are from the Silent Sentinels may exit the boat now. All of those who are not may stay."
I think I run off the boat, and I'm feeling kind of wheezy, and I think I might need to throw
sea
up.
legs.
Sure,
Hi.
okay.
I would just like to know, why are we splitting up the people that we've been with this whole time? Is there anything you'd like to tell me?
Who are you talking to?
To the servant that says all the Silent Sentinels off the boat, everyone
Only
else.
the Silent Sentinels have been summoned by the king himself. All of those who are ferrying your voyage must stay at the dock area.
Why?
That is the way of it.
Why?
I just kind of give
That's what
Flint
the
a
king
tap with
commands.
my staff.
Yeah.
Like, like.
You heard what he
Shut up.
said.
Shut
I
it.
want information.
I will turn you. I will put my cloak on you and turn you into a stone.
Klondike, do you get off the boat with them?
I've been hired to assist these sentinels by this man over here, and I point at Klondike. Not
You're
Okay.
Candyman.
You're Klondike.
I'll say Candyman vouches for you. Go ahead and roll me your persuasion check with advantage.
Can I vomit at the same time that the guy is like?
Yeah, sure.
laying
We'll say
that-
that's the advantage. Yeah, 100%. Distraction.
That was a 12.
A 12, that's fine.
With advantage?
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Cool. We'll say that's fine. The DC was not very high. So Nezran vomits on this guy's shoes, and you say that, and he says, "Oh, God,
I cast Prestidigitation to clean his shoes quickly.
thank you so much. I hate it here. All right. Well, in that case, please follow me to the palace." And although that you guys see mountains all over the landscape, this village is pretty much on flat land, over pastures and green acres and all that good stuff. But you guys make your way.
Oh, so it's Whiterun. Okay.
Sure. As you guys approach the palace, you seem to move slightly away from the town and toward a massive bridge. As you cross, fog starts to depart, revealing a Scandinavian-esque longhouse built with wooden carved dragon heads seemingly at every corner of the roof. Fires roar at the front of this massive mahogany set of doors as you enter into what seems to be a grand hall. Now, Klondike, you are about to enter this building, and I'll say, and actually, I'm going to ask Candyman a question. Candyman, on the way up, do you reveal what's happening to your companions?
No.
No? Okay. Okay.
Not- Yeah.
Not what?
No.
No? Okay. All right. No, that's fine. Klondike, do you do anything to hide your visage as you are about to enter this building?
I don't know if I have like anything on that can like. I don't know. Is it like cold? Do I have a scarf
I'll say,
on?
yeah, you can have a scarf. I'll say that that's applicable here.
Okay. Yeah, I like cover like half of my face a little bit, and I like duck my head down
Very
a little
Templar.
bit. What I'm looking down at the ground, not making eye
Sure.
contact.
Give me
with
a
anyone.
performance check.
Oof, that's a 10.
Okay. So, the fires roar at the front of these massive mahogany set of doors as you enter what seems to be a grand hall. Guards line the walls on either side of a very long table. Seated at the end is an imposing human, who you assume to be the king, with long dreads and adorned in furs with what seem to be battle scars every so often on his face. He puts down a large horn goblet after taking a swig and moves his attention toward you. On his left, a less imposing figure adorned in the same regal fur watches you enter the hall. The servant that led you all to the palace says, "Announcing the entrance of the envoys of the Silent Sentinels, Your Grace." And the king motions for all of you to sit down. As you all go to sit, or actually, I should say, do you all go to sit?
Question. How big
I
are the chairs?
They're right next to you. It's a very long table, many chairs.
Okay, how big are the chairs?
You will fit on the fucking. You will be able to.
Am
get
I
up on
going
the
to
chair.
have to climb to sit on
No,
the fucking
yeah,
chair?
You're gonna be,
I
you're
have
fine.
I have a more entertaining
Yes.
question.
Follow-up question. Yes.
So, can I just be quick, like Arrows, quickly, like, excuse me, I did not gain a chance to use a restroom on the ship before we departed, and I desperately need to use one before this meeting with the king. Is there just a restroom I can quickly use?
The servant looks at the king, and the king sits there for a moment, stares at you, and then waves his hand, and the servant says, "Right this way." And he leads you further down the hall. Do the rest of you sit?
Can I just quietly kind of go over to Klondike and go, "Is that him?"
Yeah, that's him.
Okay. Oh, that was solved real fucking
gonna
quick.
I'm gonna make a roll here. Okay.
Oh,
Alrighty.
and the guy next to him, that's my brother.
I look back at Klondike and I go, I take my shoulders out and I go, okay. And I have, like, slightly have my hand towards my pistol. On
Okay.
my side.
Cool. So you all go to sit down, though, correct?
I
Yeah.
guess.
Okay. As you sit down, he raises his hand as though to speak, and then he snaps his fingers, and every guard in this room points their spears at you all as you sit down, and he says, "It's good to see you, boy." And one of the guards goes to rip your scarf off your head, Klondike, and that's where we're going to end our session.
Damn it. I was gonna do. I'm not even gonna tell you what I was gonna do now.
Well, you're in the bathroom, so
Yeah,
you're gonna have to save
You're
us
down the
all.
hall in the bathroom for sure.
I feel like this
cool.
might work to our advantage. Or
So let me go
kill
ahead
me.
and thank some of our listeners here really quick. Gunner for Captain Gunner on Twitter. And then I also want to thank also on Twitter, Lich Zoluan for the last names of Klondike's father and brother. And I think that's it. Yeah, those are the only two names I was able to pull for this episode, I believe. But obviously we're going to have more characters. We're going to have more names that we can throw out. Guys, thank you so much for listening to That Big DD Energy. Or That Big D&D Energy. You can go listen to us at thatbigddenergy.com or any of your social media platforms and podcast listening platforms, all that good stuff. Let's see if my players have anything to plug. Nezran, do you have anything to plug?
I'm going to plug our podcast just as well.
Unbelievable.
But I'm also going to plug Dustin's. And I'm going to plug, I'll be safe right now. So I guess I'm plugging public safety.
Abso-fucking-lutely. Wesley, do you have anything to plug?
As always, y'all, you can check out We're Getting a Dog, my other podcast, or Good Food for Bad Friends, or the next show on the Arcadia Podcast Network, which is Coffee's On, which is with me and my best friend, Richard. We talk all about the history of coffee through just kind of like weird topical episodes, and we try a local small batch roastery coffee on every episode. That should be coming out within the next month, fingers crossed.
Love it.
And if you want to check out any of the other shows, big D&D Energy stuff included, that is at arcadiapodcastnetwork.com.
1,000%. Dustin, do you have anything to plug?
First of all, I want to say fuck this podcast and
You a bitch. You fired.
I want to say this is bullshit. This podcast is rigged and everything sucks and All right, but yeah, Drinks on Dusty is a podcast I host. Follow it on all social media platforms at Drinks on Dusty, and the Candyman mixtape is coming out at some point soon. So yeah,
The Candyman mixtape.
What is the Candyman mixtape?
Can you give me some names of songs on the mixtape really quick?
one of them is
first name.
Scott diss track. That's one of the songs.
Yeah, okay, yeah, that one is a great
That's
EP.
one of them. That's one of them.
Great EP.
And then me and my best friend Miles will have other songs that I don't want to tell you, but they'll be
Oh,
out.
okay.
Solid. Keep it secret. Keep it safe. Awesome. Miles, do you have anything to plug?
No, I guess I play D&D with another group on Saturdays and on Mondays. That's clickety clackety roll to the clickety clackety
yeah.
roll to attackety.
I do that too on Monday.
But yeah,
I mean,
I'm
I
doing
do that too
Calm
on
down.
Monday.
You can follow me on all social media platforms at @metheguy_. And yeah,
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
and I do music.
It's
Absolutely.
Your music actually is in like some of it is in my like Inspire playlist for my next record, which because I just love it because it's so cool. It's like got such this cool quality to it. Everyone, you gotta listen to it.
That's beautiful.
Absolutely. Cool. Allie, do you have anything to plug?
Why, yes, I do.
Ah, fuck. Why do I
First, I have to ask, are we still doing the Meals on Wheels thing?
I believe that is still going. If you go to what is the website?
Podchaser?
Podchaser. If you go to Podchaser and you comment or leave a review on any podcast on that platform, I believe they donate 25 cents to Meals on Wheels. We have matched ours so far, so that's pretty great.
Yeah. I'm very disappointed in you listeners. I'm missing a weapon. You had one job. You were supposed to rate and review a podcast on Podchaser so we can feed the hungry as Argental would want. And if you review our podcast, you were supposed to give us a weapon so that I know what I'm replacing number 9 with. What the fuck is number 9, listeners?
No comments with weapons. Yeah, so go ahead and comment with a weapon or email us at thatddenergy@gmail.com for some weapon ideas. We definitely need those for Flint.
And that's the insulin pump, which says, check your blood sugar, and this is over.
This podcast is brought to you by the Arcadia Podcast Network. Check us out at thatbigddenergy.com or any of your social media platforms.